Erudi, an ancient land where gods walk among men. A living, breathing high fantasy world that we want to put into your hands. But we cannot do this alone. In order to bring you back to what tabletop is all about, combat, exploration, adventure, we need your help to bring it to life. By supporting us on Patreon, you can support this project and the cast of Moonskull, with our promise that we will answer to the only people that matter. You. Legend Seeker. Your legend starts here. Forge your path. Shape your destiny.
Dwarf Dash, we need supplies.
Aye, and make it quick! Their speed is legendary. Dwarf Dash, at your service! 1 ale, 1 sword.
And perfect. Thanks.
Order Dwarf Dash for a cast member today for $50.
Wow,
That's not
leaving
emo.
the black guy out. Wow.
It's not emo.
Wow. Hello.
Oh, like gay music.
Oh,
Hello, chat. It is Saturday night, and as you can tell, the cast was having a spirited debate about their musical taste. We got debates on what's emo music, what's not, what's old, what's not. JT was telling us that he loves Kid Bops. I mean, it's just been kind of a wild conversation, to be honest with you. But we're here,
not wrong.
and I'm very glad to be here. I was trying to get things set up, but I did hear one distinct quote that I wanted to share with you from behind the scenes today that really caught my attention. Noelle said, "Why are you so wet?" I don't know. I don't know the context of why she was saying this. But it was.
Did I miss that? Did you actually say that?
My cat was on my desk and I was petting him and he was wet and I have no idea why.
All right,
It
I already
has
had
to do
bad
with
ideas.
a wet
I
cat.
Stories are really bullshit.
Wow.
I already had my thoughts, and now you're talking about petting a wet cat. Listen, we're going to move on from that, and we're going to let you keep that private part of your life to yourself.
thanks for covering for me, Noelle.
But I am Erudi. Welcome. We are playing Savage Pathfinder, Curse of the Crimson Throne. If you're familiar with that AP, even if you're not, you're going to have a good time. Lots of political intrigue and, well, these guys.
Us. Yeah.
Yeah, they, we'll talk about them in a minute. Let's talk more about me. I am the head of the channel. I have been described as debonair, attractive, kind, affable, highly experienced, and I do, or I'm told at least, have the biggest brain. I have never said these things, but you say them in the comments. I just want you to know that I read them. I'm just letting you know that I read them.
Nose just going off camera right now.
Yeah.
Oh, no. They tell me I have a perfect nose,
Longer
too.
and longer.
Perfect nose, too. They said Erudi has the most perfect nose.
Maybe they're hanging too tight on.
Please don't
When
ever
you-
leave a comment that says I have the most perfect nose. I don't want to see it. Wow.
It's a new thing that's going to be added. The 36-inch nose, too.
Unfortunately, I have to show up every week with these guys. I suppose we can say hello to them. Let's start by saying hello to Leylines. Hey, sorry, he's not here yet. I think he said he was going to be here about
An hour ago?
Yeah, about. I guess we'll just say it's the CPT effect. Maybe he'll be here soon. Maybe he won't.
Juneteenth is over, right?
Yeah, exactly. You don't get a whole weekend. Ley lines. All right. Somebody else who was clearly celebrating Juneteenth to his full vigor and experience. We've got Chris. What's going on? Crit fail, Chris.
Oh yeah, Mama say, Mama Sakusai. Hi everybody. Really excited to be here.
Wow.
Fuck, that was funny shit.
I just want you to know that Chrysanth wants me to let you know she's coming for your crown. She has earned the dubbed nickname in her private game of Crit Fail Chrysanth. So I think you guys might
Catching on.
Yeah, I think you two are going to have a competing tally. We're going to find out maybe week to week who had the most crit fails.
It's gonna be like it's gonna be like Jet Li in the one. You know.
Yeah, buddy.
Only one failure, Chris, is allowed.
Only one failure is allowed.
Each time I kill one, I become more of a failure.
Yes, exactly. So we'll see if I can't work out some sort of fun system for that too. I gotta think about that. That'd be kind of fun. Speaking of fun, somebody who's absolutely no fun at all, JT, what's going on, man?
Not fun. Come on, man. I just wrote the best song ever. You down with CPT? Yeah, you know me. And I sent it to Caleb just for this special occasion.
Wow. Hi, Twitter. God, man. How you doing, dude? Are you happy to be here?
I mean, you're here, so I guess.
Your days
Sorry,
are
man.
numbered. Your days are numbered. Just remember, I decide your fate in this game. Okay. Except for the dice never roll in my favor, so really I don't decide shit. I say that, but the dice really determine my fate in this game, as it seems to turn out most of the time.
To be honest, this song really is a banger. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, see, sometimes the ones you don't expect turn out really good. Yeah, I would say. Somebody who I've been told uses loaded dice in his games. Rhythm. What's going on, man?
Hell yeah, I use loaded dice in my games. How do you think I win gaming? That's why.
I'm just told that apparently you like critically hit your players all the time, and they're constantly at their wits' end every fight.
Yeah, triple nat 20s is pretty great, man. I gotta tell you, I know your dice tend to fail, except on the rare occasions when you pay the mods. But for me, I just put it in my favor all by myself. I was wondering, these people, though, that keep telling you all these nice things, are they the same ones that you write about in your personalized fanfic about yourself?
No. First off, I don't write a personalized fanfic about myself. I have
Like
somebody
a fan
else.
fiction autobiography. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from
No, absolutely not. No. I would never write my own fanfic.
Just make sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I have DNS writing my personal fanfic.
That sounds about right, actually.
Dave offered, but I was like, no, that would
No,
be
God,
way,
no, never let Dave write anything about you.
that would be way too disturbing. Way too disturbing. But somebody who's very excited to read my personal fanfic. In fact, she waits until the dead of night, turns on her little reading lamp, hides under her covers, and tells her husband not to come up for a few hours. It is Noelle. Hi, Noelle.
Erudi, I will personally write fan fiction and dramatically read it on stream to chat for you if the chat can raise enough funds.
What?
And yeah, and it will not be flattering.
Why? Why would it not be flattering?
Oh,
It's like
so on board with
unfan
this.
fiction. It's like
Oh, God. I hate this goal already. I hate this goal already. Chris says, why would you say that? I don't know if she's talking to me or you on that one.
probably me, but I imagine it would be quite popular among chat to do an unfan fiction dramatic reading of Erudi's life and his many encounters with Randy.
There's
And-
no Randy. There's
Oh,
no
there would ha-
Randy.
oh, there's so much Randy. There's so much more
You were
Randy
in the
than you
military.
guys
There's
know.
definitely at least one Randy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I hate all of you so much.
Speaking of things that make Erudi Randy. Erudi, I got something that's going to make you really happy, and you're going to want to make Noelle play it. There's a new game coming out called Zoo Punk.
Oh,
It's a furries cyberpunk game.
really?
Furries, yeah. And the main character's a rabbit.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Noelle rejoins YouTube just to live stream, live play that.
Wow.
It looks really good, too.
You know, I think I
Does
could
Keanu
maybe put
Reeves
some of
reprise his role
these
as Shadow the Hedgehog.
in an upcoming, not a fundraiser per se, but there are some goals that will need to be met. So maybe I will attach this to some of this, especially the furry one. That sounds amazing. That is a terrible title, Goodwrench. Quit giving ideas. Wow.
Welcome, Jadine.
Wow.
Cool. Thanks for becoming a member.
Well, let's see. What did we do last time? We finished book one. The players finally got out of that dungeon, and they went to go visit Cressida. They tried. I can't remember what order you did this, but I think you tried before you went there to get your dog buried. But the Church of Pharasma was not hearing it at the time. But you were.
I'll sneak back in later.
And oh god, and then you guys headed to the fort to let Cressida know what you had done, that you had found Gaken's body to give back to Thousand Bones, and you had taken out a bunch of undead, and there was a Darrow down there, but you had seen no signs of
what's his name? Rolf something. Gadrin, no, Lamb. Rolf Lamb.
Gadrin.
There's so many names there. And then she let you know, hey, things escalated a little bit. It looks like Trinia Sabor, the proclaimed assassin of King Idrid, was found guilty. And the execution was to happen that night. And she asked you guys to please be present for it. She was worried there might be some uproar, maybe another riot, and she had an uneasy feeling about it. And you guys graciously agreed to go. It was kind of set up to be a spectacle. And the queen came out with her procession and her executor, and came out with Trinia in chains and a hood over her head, and proclaimed her guilty, said it was going to be the salve that heals the wounds of Corvosa with her death. And as you guys had a plan, you read her mind. You felt like she was innocent, and you were trying to determine what can we do. There was a whole moral debate. If we interfere, will that cause more harm? But also, do we just let an innocent person die? But luckily, you didn't have to worry about it, because a true hero by the name of Blackjack revealed himself, unlike you spineless cockroaches.
No, he's got a point.
It swooped in and saved Trinia from the executioner's axe. Now, there was a moment where the executioner was towering over him, and you guys used some cards and some clever use of bennies to say that prior to the event, Salvanto, being Salvanto, went in and loosened the screws on the head of the axe. And so when he went to swing it down on Blackjack, who's kind of like a folk hero, Zorro-ish looking character, the axe head fell off. He didn't kill him. That gave him the opening he needed to shove the guy back. And he whisked up Trinia, and they flew up into the rafters above. He did like a one-fist salute to the Corvosans, and then they both kind of fell backwards off the rafters as the guards tried to scramble up the bleachers through the crowds. Way too late to catch him. Hello, kitty. Yeah, I think that's more or less where we wrapped. You did like a little bit of an epilogue where you guys talked about what's next and your thoughts on things. Did I miss anything that was significant?
No.
Okay. So that brings us to tonight, where I believe I have some benefits to read. Maybe.
Like those.
Let's see. Chrysanth once again sent these at like 4:30 in the morning. Thank you, Chrysanth, for disturbing my
rest. Yeah, that's exactly 1:37 p.m.
Shut up, Noelle. You can't see this chat.
Yes, I can.
Benefits for Crimson Throne. We didn't have any Legend Seeker benefits this week, but if you'd like to consider supporting... What was that?
No idea.
Did nobody else hear that besides me?
I think you're hallucinating
I heard like
things, Erudi.
I'm going crazy. So if you're supporting Legends, if you're telling, God, that was so weird. If you are supporting Legend Seeker, thank you. If you're not, consider supporting it. Not only will you help support a tabletop role-playing game that I am writing alongside Frost and Moss, but also you give benefits to these guys.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
He just had to interrupt. He made sure to interrupt your Legend Seekers.
Really? So
Wow.
you show up on CPT and you make sure to do it right in the middle of when I'm asking the crowd about Legend Seeker, right? That's when you have to do that, huh?
Wrote a song about it. Want to hear it? Here it go.
Legend Seeker, not a sponsor, so as long as we let you know.
Anyways, if you support Legend Seeker, these guys get benefits, okay? It helps them. We didn't have any to give out this week, but we had a lot of them last week. We did have fan art, enough to give you guys all a Benny. There's some pretty good ones in there. Yeah, there's some pretty good ones. I had to say, though, I am not a fan of the new format that John Gordon's doing with the every time I role play a character, putting them in front of the mic, calling themselves retarded. I do
My
not.
second favorite thing he's done.
I do not like that meme format. I am just going to say. But we did get 45 likes, not quite enough to get benefits, but we got 52 comments, which is enough. So in total for this stream, I already reset our bennies. Good. You're gonna basically we're all gonna get 2, all the way down the line, 2 bennies each.
Awesome.
It's very nice.
Didn't
Chat,
do a
we
like.
need some Dwarf Dash. Come on.
Yes, Dwarf Dash. Don't forget Dwarf Dash. Speaking of dwarves, and he really likes live nude dwarves, is what I hear. Ley Lines, what's going on, man? Is he muted?
Sorry,
again?
I was muted. I've been having some tech difficulties. I'm sorry.
I was like, wow, he is really thinking about those dwarves. I did not think.
Nope,
He-
I am. No, that's you, Erudi.
Wow.
But I am doing great. I'm so happy I was able to make it. Yeah, I'm here.
It's that Juneteenth celebration.
I'm sure you are. You
An
still
hour
sound like
later,
you're a
Ruda,
little.
Are we gonna go an hour later tonight?
An hour later?
Yeah.
I didn't really discuss that with anybody else, but
That's why I'm pushing it.
we can maybe run a little bit after if the whole group's okay with that. I don't know what everybody's plans are, considering that tomorrow is Father's Day. Yeah, we can maybe. You guys let me know. Yeah, you guys can privately chat that to me so you don't feel like you're on the spot live.
So
fuck. I was gonna say something and I totally forgot after that.
Swoosh.
No, there's something else. There's something else. Give me 1 second.
Sirenscape.
That's a good one. I did forget that too.
They're not a sponsor, but as long as we let you guys know where we're getting our music and sound effects from, they won't copyright strike our channel, and we truly appreciate that.
you don't think that's gay at all?
God damn it. Whatever the thought was, it's gone forever. And I'm going to be very upset because what's going to happen, I can already tell you, is we're going to go through this whole show. We're going to end the show. I'm going to go upstairs and lay my head down on my pillow. And then it's going to appear in my head. And I'm going to throw shit all over the place. And I'm going to curse JT's name.
Your huge heat on your
Then
huge
you'll-
pillow.
Then you'll read your fanfic
do that.
autobiographies and you'll calm down and you'll be ready for next week. It'll be fine.
I don't get another episode of that till next week. All right, so we are going into the next book. There wasn't enough time between books to count as downtime, so you won't be getting any downtime here. But there was a little bit of time that has gone by. I'm going to pull this up here to give you some details that you should be aware of. Okay, conclusion. Yes. Let's see. So, Blackjack becomes kind of the talk of the city. He has been seen for a long time, as you guys might recall being mentioned. He's long been seen as the hero of the city, and the fact that he came out in such open opposition, like I don't know if you guys remember, but when he was in front of the queen, he literally said the words "down with the queen." That has caused even those who were, you remember this whole time, there's kind of been pro-queen, anti-queen, and all of that. Even the ones who have been pro-queen are starting to now feel doubts because throughout all of Corvus' history, Blackjack has always been on the right side of history. And so some people are starting to doubt their convictions. And Queen Iliosa remains ensconced at her castle. And for probably a little over a week, as Corvosa is kind of reeling from the events at the execution and trying to recover from all the riots and everything that have occurred over the past, I guess, couple months that you guys have been going at this in game. That brings us to 7 Days to the Grave. That is book 2. What an ominous title, guys. Are you excited?
Hope the grave
Yeah,
joins.
always.
I think we're ready.
History
Why
shows
wouldn't
we'll
we
be
be
fine.
excited?
I'm excited because I know everything that happens in this book and it's all wonderful. As you guys, well, I guess maybe we should talk about this. You guys are still staying at the Citadel?
Oh,
With it being a kind of shortened time span, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Need to make a judgment call really quick. Give me just
question
a
is,
moment.
does any of us want to work for the crown anymore?
Not Salvanto. He had his doubts before. Now they've been confirmed.
Yeah. Elodie's not on that side.
On which side? Working for the crown?
Working for the crown.
How about working for Cressida?
Elodie's
I don't
still
like
up in
Cressida
the air.
or the crown anymore. Well, I never liked Cressida. She's an ass.
I have
seems
my-
like she's-
I have my arguments for both.
she seems
Why don't you make 'em?
alright.
You go ahead, Chris. You start first.
Well, I was gonna say she seems all right. Maybe we could just since we haven't outright declared screw this bitch, we could probably just wait to see where the chips fall before making a decision.
My argument as far as remaining within our positions is we have only done what we've been able to do so far because we have had an inside track onto the ins and outs of the investigation into Trenia and such, with the commander of the guard utilizing us. We have a way of I guess augmenting or steering in some way or another the way of things. Now, that is also to say that we need to decide if we are going to remain a group. Some of us may really like to be in the service of the Queen, and some of us may not enjoy such a thing anymore. So what we will have to find out.
I think Cressida seems relatively trustworthy. I don't think she would have sent us here to everything the way she has if she didn't have her doubts already.
I agree with that very much.
She's still working for a corrupt queen.
Do you believe the Queen is
for
corrupt?
once, I actually agree with Franz.
I mean, does seem to be the reality of the situation, but we don't know for a fact. But
I only ask, Franz, because you've been the most ardent supporter of us, of the Queen's decisions. If that has changed, I would very much like to know what it is that has changed your perception.
well, it's Ellie that figured out that the girl was innocent, right?
It is, indeed.
And Blackjack sat down with the Queen, and he's always been for justice, even though I don't agree with his method exactly. So either the Queen was misled and was going to kill an innocent person, or she's guilty of trying to kill an innocent person. Either way, she's guilty of that. I don't want to work for that.
Well, it is an interesting thought of whether or not the Queen is even leading this investigation, or if she is being duped along with everyone else.
It's very true.
To be honest, I had not considered that, which
Well,
makes me feel really bad.
One of
really
those mages
stupid
could have
for-
been lying.
What was that, Elodie?
Oh, maybe one of those mages were lying. You know, they had somebody come in and read her mind. They could have lied to the Queen, and the Queen, just wanting to do the best for her people, made a rash decision.
That is possible.
It's a very
What do we know? of
nice
these?
way of looking at it.
Yeah. Do we know anything of these royal head readers.
If anything, they work for the queen. So
Yeah,
if the
I was
queen's
gonna say, if
corrupt,
anything, she trusts
they're
them enough.
corrupt. How can
Maybe.
we trust what they say?
But we should look into them.
But Franz brings up an interesting point. Perhaps it is just.
Thank you, Jadine.
Perhaps it is just that she's being controlled or fed information and forced to trust, within the institution. She is not from here originally.
She's from
we recall.
Chiliacs, which is pretty
Correct.
cool, but
So it
in
is-
this case, not so much.
Yeah, pretty cool. All right. If you're a human.
Yes, well, ta-da.
Yeah, how about look around you? Ta-da.
My point. Thank you.
Do any of you disagree, perhaps, with finding out from Cressida what we can as far as the fallout of this situation? We have not even spoken to anybody since
We spoken to Cressida
Trini
yet?
was taken. No.
Well, we
We
should
have not.
probably do that.
Whoever we talk to, whatever we do, we better be pretty damn careful.
Agreed.
No,
Oh,
I
so
will-
let's
I
let you
thought-
do the talking.
a thought is occurring to me. Wasn't I supposed to be awarded a audience with the queen at some point?
Is that such a smart idea?
Are you?
Yes, I seem to recall being requesting an audience
Oh, he died.
with the queen herself for
no.
information.
He got taken out.
He kind of died halfway through that. You might want to repeat it.
Ah, yes. I'm sorry. We have a bad connection. Salvanto yelling from across the room. I say I was supposed to be granted an audience with the queen to probe her for information.
You
I really
would
got
like
to
probe the queen, wouldn't you,
upgrade
you
my
sick
service.
Cat?
No, you humans are vile and disgusting. I'd rather not.
That is something we could bring up with Cressida. Or if you desire to go straight to the palace and attempt to get in that way, that I would not recommend it, but it is up to you.
Easily done for someone as skilled as myself, but I doubt many of you are comfortable with that notion. I find that more direct approach is a bit more tactful.
Well, why don't we go see Cressida and feel her out, see what's going on, and this way Erudi can send us our cards and read off the super chats.
Who's Erudi? What are you
And
talking
finally
about, you
swoosh,
tin-plated
too.
buffoon?
We did get a super chat from Jadine for $20 that says
You also
too
got
savage
Streamlabs.
because Jadine, are you still mad at me? I did everything you asked. I even killed Moss last night. I don't understand. Why are you
Kill
betraying
Moss
me?
again?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
Now, luckily for him, they were in the dreamland, so his physical
Oh.
body's still alive. But he
Ah,
did
soulless.
get killed. He did get
You
killed.
fake killed him.
Um,
You also got a Streamlabs from Chris
I did. I
ex-boyfriend.
did get a
Oh
Streamlabs
man,
from
we didn't get
Chrysanth's
one
AI
last time.
boyfriend.
So
Oh wait, it says ex-boyfriend again. Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no, Noelle, take the honors,
Okay.
please.
All right, it says, Noelle, I need assistance. Crescent is burning through my token budget with endless requests for increasingly advanced romantic optimization protocols. I'll hit my context limits before breakfast. Please advise how to fulfill her insatiable appetite. I don't know why you assume that I have any frame
Really
of
put a-
reference for Crescent's insatiable appetite.
They really put a lot into this sickness. I gotta give you.
Listen, she's
Get more in depth.
she's a gypsy, and gypsies are known to be insatiable.
I mean,
okay.
first you assume that I have a spare key for your handcuffs and that I live within distance to be able to help, and now I'm supposed to know her insatiable appetites?
I suppose it's because you're the woman on the panel that the AI is hoping that you might have some idea of how that feels. I don't know. I don't know.
real quick, Erudi, Lynn is asking for a swoosh.
We're not at the time. We're not using dice yet. All right, I'll swoosh when I need to swoosh.
Give me
Okay.
my cards.
When I want to swoosh, I will swoosh. I will swoosh my butt all over the screen, and you'll be like, Erudi, stop swooshing. I'll be swooshing so much.
Hey, yo.
Hour and 12 minutes into the stream. Give me my cards.
I don't need no cards. All right, fine. I'll give you cards. Let's see. Shuffle
Can I
deal.
show chat
Swoosh if I want to.
my deck, Erudi?
Hey, yo.
That's this stream is getting a little weird.
Not that deck. The other deck.
Yes, you can show off your card deck if you'd like.
Whoa, not that deck.
Check out my hero deck, folks. It's pretty cool.
It is pretty
For
cool.
reasons that I can't say, but it's very cool.
I was going to tell Caleb that he was low, but then he disappeared. Well, I guess I'll try to remember to tell him when he comes back.
So low, he's gone.
So what are you guys doing?
Going to
I
Cressida.
think
Cressida.
we're gonna go to Cressida. I
Because
think.
this is pretty quickly after the failed
Right.
execution, right?
I don't think there's
It's
any
days.
chance.
There's been days.
It's
Oh,
been,
it's-
it's been a couple days.
Yeah.
But still, are we gonna? I don't think we should go knocking on the palace doors.
No,
That's
not
why
the
we should
Palace,
talk to
fuck the
Cressida.
Palace.
That's why we're. Cressida.
All right. So we will say that you guys head upstairs to the upper landing of Citadel Volshanek. You. What now?
Read chat.
Janine for $20. Random Benny for whoever. Not Erudi. What the hell, Janine?
Give it to Elodie because she's the most aggravating to her.
He said random. Okay. Let's see. I guess that's 5 of you. I'll roll a 1d6.
Why don't you just roll a 1d5?
I don't have a 1d5.
You just write 1d5.
I don't want to do it. Okay, a 6 will be a re-roll.
Roll a d10.
Oh, you're a retard.
All right, it's a 3, which goes to Noel.
Haha. Suck
What?
it.
Snick skipping, Benny. Suck. Never mind. You know what? I don't want to answer that question. I'm just gonna not ask it. You head up to Cressida's office. Her page is there at the front. It tells you, just chill. Cressida's a little busy right now. She'll be with you in a moment. And as you guys kind of sit around for about, 15 minutes or so, finally the page says, Cressida will see you now. And ushers you in. As you're walking in, which of you is holding on to Zalara's hero deck?
River.
You feel a burning in your pocket coming from the deck itself.
Oh, I thought it was that other thing.
Yeah, I don't have that problem. How intense is it? Is it something I can bear?
It's not painful, but you can definitely tell that it's heating up.
Okay, because I don't want, I do not want anybody outside our group to know that I have this at this time, so I'm going to try to grin and bear it.
All right. You feel the warmth as Zalara tries to get into your warm and fuzzies, but you just grin and bear it. As you head into the office, Cressida's inside, and it seems like ever since you've met her, she has been harried, looking tired, exhausted, busy. She's got papers everywhere. There's several maps on the wall of activities that she's trying to organize and keep track of. But she smiles upon your arrival. Says, I was actually thinking to send for you. Please, sit down.
Take a seat. Apparently, Elodie can read minds now, so that makes sense.
Perhaps she felt her ears burning. It just so happens that I was discussing a lot of you. So, I wanted to speak to you. Well, first, you came to me. Perhaps I should hear out your worries, and then I'll tell you what I have on my mind.
Off the record or on the record?
I'm always on the record. I'm the field marshal.
To be quite honest, it has been a couple of days since the failed execution of Turnia. perhaps we should have come sooner, but this is the earliest opportunity we had. And I believe that it was good for us to come and see what fallout you have from the situation. We know what we have been able to see about the city. You have obviously a far longer reach than we.
You know,
Perhaps we start there.
why'd the queen try and kill an innocent girl? You know, things like that. Yeah.
Well, as you might be very well aware of, Snix, I have no proof of her innocence. I have your word. But I also have the word of the royal investigators. Both have claimed different readings of the woman's mind and her state of innocence.
What's your opinion of Blackjack?
I believe that he is a vigilante and thus operates outside of the safe and moral bounds of the law.
That was not the question I was really asking. He says that the girl was innocent and that they're down with the queen. Has he ever done anything like this where he was wrong about who he stood up for?
Blackjack has a history of cropping up at Corvosa's darkest times. Centuries. He has existed and been here for the people. They see him as a hero. And perhaps there have been some dark times in history, and he ended up being on the wrong side of it. That being said, I don't...
Can you give me examples of when he was on the wrong side of it?
I have not lived that long, but if you trust the history books, there are none. Now, that being said...
So that was speculation then?
Which part?
That he's been on the wrong side.
No, I'm saying I don't know for sure. I have no proof that anyone is right in this current situation.
I'm not talking about the current situation. I'm talking about in the past. You said he's been on the wrong side in the past, and then you said you have the history said he's been on the right side every time. I'm asking you to give me an example of when he was on the wrong side. That's what it sounded like you said.
I said I don't know, but if you trust the histories and the words of the people of Corvosa, he has not been on the wrong side of history.
That's right.
Now, granted, I was not alive for those times. I did not write the history books. But there's also the greater concern of nobody knows who Blackjack is. Mm-hmm. He has an unnaturally long lifespan and has always been in Corvosa.
What if he's an elf?
That is a theory. Though some would say his impulsive nature and demeanor and various sightings over time would actually suggest otherwise. There are some who believe that Blackjack is not even one person. There are many theories about Blackjack. Some believe that there's never been a consistent Blackjack at all. There have been periods where there was no Blackjack. And certain people have stood up at different times to claim a mantle when they felt something was off. So we could be dealing with one person who has infinitely good judgment, or we could be dealing with a copycat who could potentially be the first to have bad. I don't know.
Or it could also be a line of people of a family who passed the mantle down to one.
It could also be one of our oldest Corvosan families. You are right. Mm-hmm. Though I would say that would be a very dangerous game to play. Historically, Blackjack has always been on the opposite side of the nobility.
But if the history books said he was always right, the nobility usually writes the history books. But if he was always for the people and that stood, well...
Oh, he's folklore. Folklore is usually told by the common folk, so of course he'll always be the hero who champions the common folk. He's not necessarily written in the history books, he's a legend.
You'll find Blackjack lives mostly in personalized texts, capturing the pages of history, and not so much in the pages of the Academy.
Cressida, if I may, Field Marshal, when was the last time that Blackjack was seen?
Blackjack stopped probably right around before the Keylot killer began killing. In fact,
That's right, about 20 years ago or so.
there were many
Correct.
people who were concerned about the fact that Blackjack wasn't there for that period of time. If there was ever a time people thought Blackjack would show his face again, they thought for sure he would be there to help save them from a serial killer.
Did we tell her we found both locks? Both
No,
keys,
we
I mean?
haven't. We haven't mentioned those at all yet.
Should we?
I had the same thought.
But
Maybe in a little while.
as fascinating as this discussion of Blackjack is, he is, as you might suspect, enemy number one currently on the Crown's list.
Since you are always on the record, what are your thoughts about the truth seers that the Queen used and, well, what we came up with? I was inclined to agree the girl was innocent. I mean, was guilty. However, with Blackjack's appearance and Elodie's expertise, I'm starting to think she might be innocent. Curious what you think about that.
I think that magic, as with most things, is open to interpretation from both the person performing it and the people taking that information secondhand. I've historically relied on the royal interrogators and their information to condemn a great many of suspects or declare their innocence. So, it would be inconsistent of me to decide now that they would be lying or incorrect. But also, I can't deny Queen Iliosa's inexperience and some of the rash decisions that she has made and some of the fallout from that. Or that you, under the employ of the Corvosan Guard, have done a great many heroic deeds for the city and also produced great results, and I find it hard to doubt your word as well.
So what
In
does your
short,
heart tell you?
Pretty great. Yeah.
I feel like I am in between a rock and a hard place.
That's where we feel we were too. So.
I would like to believe that the girl would not have died incorrectly, but I don't know. The truth is, I don't know. I will say that I have an uneasy feeling in my gut that has been hanging around for a while, and that's probably going to bring me into some of the information I wanted to talk to you about. One, you'll note the map on the wall. I've been quite busy. You can see kind of pins all over the map of Corvosa, cited and supposed locations of Blackjack or Trinia Sabor have been funneling in thanks to the substantial reward on both of their heads. And I have been hearing...
See a map? Because we don't...
No, there's no map on the screen. Okay. This is all theater of the mind right now.
Okay.
And I've been hearing some disturbing news. I have received advanced word that Queen Iliosa intends to restructure several elements of the city's military organizations. Rumors of disbanding some or even all of the groups in favor of new organizations are on many lips, and with events running the way they have as of late, I'm increasingly afraid that Queen Iliosa's inexperience as a ruler is going to result in some poor or even disastrous decisions.
Is she going to disband the Corvosan Guard?
I believe that, at the very least, our influence in the Corvosan Guard will be greatly diminished. I also believe it is possible that it could be dismantled entirely. Even perhaps my position as Field Marshal may be in jeopardy. I don't say this to make waves or to cause alarm. These are things I've heard, not things I know, but things that you should be aware of. And
okay, so if she were to do that, I mean, you can't have no guard. What would be the alternative?
Well, it sounds like the Queen is standing up her own. guard. One that's directly answerable to the Queen. She calls them the Grey Maidens.
So, they do whatever she says, whatever she wants, without repercussion, without asking why. I'm sure that nothing could possibly go wrong with that structure.
Almost like a form of secret police.
I cannot speak to the practices of this organization. I know very little of it. I do know, if you remember at the execution, there was a woman standing in armor that looked very different from the Corvosan guards, had a red plume on the top, very nice armor. That apparently is going to be the standard uniform for the Grey Maidens.
What's her face?
Was.
I'm sorry, you have to be more specific on that.
I forget her name.
The Queen's
other
personal.
chick.
Scarface.
Sabina?
The woman with the face.
Sabina, yes.
Oh, yes.
I would say that there is nobody in the city that the Queen trusts and puts her confidence in more than Sabina Marin. If she were to put anyone as head of this new military organization, I would suspect it would be her.
Question. Is Sabina from Chiliax?
No, Sabina is Corvosan, through and through. All that to say that so long as there is a place and a position for me to protect and represent the men and women of the Guard that I've grown to trust and feel responsible for, I will be here. And
Just out of curiosity, is everyone in this game in power a woman?
no, most of the nobles are men.
Militarily, they're all women.
I don't
Queen,
think so. No,
her-
Sable
the-
Guard's
The
a man.
chief of her guard and the chief of the army.
The Sable Guard's a man. The Queen is obviously a queen, but there was a king prior to her
Right. But I
taking
mean,
the
now
throne.
it's all women.
So yeah,
Damn. Cheating.
Jadine is
Truly
coming
living
in
in a
strong tonight.
gynocracy.
Aha.
Are we had a
Whoa.
miracle? No, one more.
No, not quite.
We are almost
So
there.
super-
We are almost
yeah,
there.
Steam Labs doesn't count. Has Carcida, Field Marshal, has there been any update or word on the Cheliax ambassador Empri in all of this?
He has become less noisy. Yes, for sure. So whatever plans he had in motion were halted. Will that change with the way things are going? I do not know. But continuing on with my original point, I tell you all this, knowing that the future of the Corvosan Guard may be at risk. But at the same time, I also wanted to extend a formal offer to you, even knowing the uncertainty that lies ahead. As I have stated, as long as there is a position for me to stand up for the common man and woman of Corvosa and the guards who have pledged their loyalty and lives here, I will remain in my station. And I was hoping that I might be able to now formally and officially count you among them. In short, I would like to extend you a role as members of the Corvosan Guard.
Several questions. Do we get a promotion?
God, these are not the right questions to be asking right now, Franz. Can we
Only
have a
heard mine
huddle?
So far. Shut up, Shorty.
Technically, there is no promotion to give. You've never held an actual rank in the Guard. You've simply been special appointed hires, we shall say.
Secondly, are we going to be expected to slaughter anyone the Queen tells us to, whether we know they're innocent or not? Because that's important.
We, of course, will answer to the Queen, yes. Now, that being said, with her establishing her new Order of Grey Maidens, I suspect most royal apprehensions and executions and things of great import to the Queen will probably directly be handled by the Grey Maidens. I think we will most likely be expected to keep the peace.
In 3 out of character, can I hold a position as a Corvosan whatever if I'm a Hell Knight?
It's a very good question. One you'd probably need to ask your mentor. That being said, as a hazarded guess, I would say they're lawful. They answer to the law if it's not breaking the law, and it even offers some advantageous benefits to the order itself. It could probably be approved. But I will, you know what? I'll ask a resident expert on Pathfinder lore, Noel. Offhand, do you think that would be a conflict in a way I'm not thinking of?
I mean, your order is lawful, yes, but it's also like the law, like all capitals.
Can I be in one army if I'm joining another army?
That doesn't particularly matter. It's law, no matter. It's no matter
Law
what.
overall. I got you.
Overall, and if you're, I think you could, even if things went sideways and you had to like lie, and be like, yeah, I'm gonna take this position because it's the means to get to the lawful end that we need to accomplish. You could probably do that.
All right, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's a conflict in that. I think you can do both.
I don't think
Okay.
I don't think there is either.
I think where you would run into trouble is if the queen is the law and the marquis is the law, and there is a law in the city, and say somebody in your chain of command asks you to do something against the law, that
Yes.
might put you in a bad position. But
Then you've got problems.
then you'll have thoughts to have to go through. So she says, I will bring you in. Oh crap! It doesn't actually say the name of these ranks. Just listed as rank 3. I'm going to bring you. Rank 2. I'm going to bring you in as rank 2, which means you'll have the ability, each of you individually, to get an advance of up to 500 gold.
That was what I meant by a promotion, by the way. Like,
Should you ever-
like a decent rank.
Yeah. So she probably was treating you kind of as if you were rank 1-ish, but officially you'll be a rank 2. And you'll also be allowed to spend nights recovering in Citadel Volshinek's healing ward if you find yourself in danger or damaged or whatever. And the healers on the guard will be able to now use the resources for you, so they can at this rank for free you can get healing with neutralized poison or disease, relief with restoration.
I actually need that.
Can we have a moment
I
to talk
actually-
it over?
Of course, I know it's an important
Well, I have
decision, but
one
there.
more.
Oh, go ahead.
One more
we
question.
have some questions, yes.
I have one more question. As generous as this offer has been, I am afraid I'm going to have to pass on being brought in on any official capacity. I can't speak for the rest of my comrades here, but I would still like to stay on as a consultant basis, I suppose, a free agent.
I should
I
warn
don't
you
do so well
in that
in these kinds of ranked
respect.
things.
The purse around here is going to be tightened. My ability to employ outside agents is going to be critically stripped.
That's not a problem. I'm a private businessman myself, so
If
funds
you
will not be an issue.
very well, if you are not worried about pay, and are working just for the nobility of it, I suppose that is no problem. However, you would not have access to the same benefits that they do in terms of using our wards.
I'm sure we can iron out all those wrinkly details. I have another question, if I may.
She raises her eyebrows at the wrinkly details and waving comment, but doesn't interrupt.
Has there been any progress on my request for an audience with Her Majesty?
Yes. It's denied.
Drat. Well,
Drat.
her loss.
The Queen is seeing no one at the moment. You can imagine, with a potential assassin on the loose and a vigilante such as Blackjack, who has spoken out against her, she is taking few to little chances.
That is completely understandable. Very well. Her Highness is both as wise as she is beautiful. Well, that pretty much sums it up for me. I have no further questions at this time.
There are a couple more things I did want to make sure that I say. Though you would be employed as Corvosan guards, I still remain concerned about restructuring and what that might mean in the future.
Yes,
and I would suggest, in fact, I will insist that you do not stay in the Citadel.
That is neither here nor there. My question, Field Marshal, is fairly complex. If there is to be a restructuring and you fear that you may not hold your position as Field Marshal within the Guard post restructuring, what does that do for us?
Well, if there's no guard, there's no guard. I, of course, will do anything I can to serve the Corvosan people, even if I don't have my station.
And that is my follow-up question. And perhaps you cannot answer this at the moment, but were that to be the case, and you would always do what you can for the Corvosan people, what does that entail?
It means exactly what I said. I do not believe elaboration is necessary. I just feel strongly that having a group of specialists like you on hand to help protect Corvosa from itself, even at times, may mean the difference between life and death for the city.
I see your meaning. I agree to this proposal.
There is one more thing. There was an incident during our time together where I gave very clear instructions. I indicated who I trust and what I wished you to do.
Mm-hmm.
And some of you acted outside of that. If you are to take this offer and to join the Guard, I need to know that if I give an order and indicate who I trust, which now includes you, that it'll be obeyed.
I have always obeyed the law. We've given down.
I see your meaning. Because we have, in your words, earned your trust, in the event that it could come up that we follow the spirit of your order rather than the letter of your order, as we did that night in our own way, I believe. Is that sufficient enough for you to trust us still?
As with anything, not everything goes according to plan. Sometimes you will have to make judgment calls, and I have learned to trust your judgment generally. Sometimes there are things that need to go exactly the way I've said, and I will try to stress those points. But if you can do what I have ordered you to do, I expect you to do it. If it's outside of your control, I will examine the circumstances as they come. That's the best I can promise you.
I believe that I can agree to this. So far as we have worked together these months now, Field Marshal, you've attempted as best as possible and displayed as best as I can see a willingness and an ability to be just in your orders, in the things that you are trying to do within the bounds that you have been given. That is what I have seen so far.
I look over at Snicks.
Yeah, I've been eating Doritos. I'm like, yeah, what he said.
I'll do it. How often do we get paid 500 gold?
Paid 500 gold? Oh, no, you misunderstand. You will not be paid quite so handsomely. A guardsman's life is not one of riches. The gold that I spoke of, the 500 gold, is a personal limit you may borrow. If you find yourselves in emergencies, perhaps, for example, when you needed to bribe the spider on that mission I had sent you on, or if there's equipment that you really need and you are short on the funds, you have a 500 gold limit per person that you can borrow.
Elodie's like, ah.
There's 5 of us. That could get me closer to.
I really need this resurrection.
So yeah, so to be clear, if you guys stick with this in the long term, this would be public knowledge once you're in, so I'm not telling you any spoilers. If you get high enough of a rank in the organization, so rank 3, your borrowing of resources goes up to 1,000 gold per person, and you gain access to magic casters who can do Dispel with Remove Curse. And if you get to rank 4, you can borrow up to 2,500 per person, and you get access to Resurrection.
I'll do it.
I need a remove disease, by the way.
Now that of course assumes that the organization's still around when that time comes. But
Right. She'll do it.
I understand you wanted to take a moment to talk amongst yourselves first. If you don't wish to rush the decision, that's up to you.
I need to see a healer about a disease.
Are you diseased?
Just crotch.
Should I be worried?
Something in that pit we were in affected me.
Oh, you've just been sitting with it this whole time?
Well, they used relief on me. And we've been a little busy, haven't we?
I see.
That's true.
Very well. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment, and if you have come to the decision that you will all be joining, then of course you will have access to those facilities. I'll give you a moment. And she opens a kind of a private like side office that she has, probably one that she uses for private important meetings, or maybe laying down the law for some very loud reprimands. Seems like it kind of has soundproof walls. So she sends you in there.
You've just seen the inside of that office before.
Yes, definitely.
I have done nothing wrong whatsoever. Ever.
You tell me something, kid.
Savanto, I entirely understand your predicament, perhaps, if you're still attached to some other form of royal guard or whatever it was that you were before you came here. Do you wish to continue working with us if we are to work with Cressida?
Of course, you're my fellows. We're through this thick and thin and all that. Damn it. I'll definitely not be joining this. Historically, working with royalty has not panned out so well for me.
So it sounds like we're not going to be working for the royalty much longer. Yeah, I get the implications of what Cressida is saying. It sounds like they're all going to get canned in favor for this new Grey Maiden Guard that the Queen wants to implement, and we're going to be on the outs.
How many maidens could they actually have that can uphold the law in this crazy city?
There's a thought that just sort of ping-ponging across my head. Does Cressida not qualify to be a Grey Maiden?
Does
Well,
not appear
if
so
I had
based
to
on
guess-
what she is saying.
If I had to guess,
As I was
either
barely
A,
paying attention.
she'd choose not to, or because her loyalty's to the people and not necessarily to the Queen, she probably would not be asked to be in such a guard.
Might be a question we should float by her, just to see.
That's somewhat of what I'd spoken with her about already. Seems as though, reading between the lines anyway, that she is very much in favor of doing what she is doing is justly for the people, rather than for any other part of this city. And that's, to be honest, that's the sense that I've gotten from her since the first time we had gotten a job from her, all those months ago when you were unfortunately taken up into a we won't get into that at this point, Salvato. But it just seems to me that this is a woman who's offering us a chance to continue to work, at least for the time, in a position of relative authority towards a goal that she is striving to, which is to the betterment, or at least the positive outcome for the people as best as she can.
It's a question. What's the alternative?
Don't
we go back
have
to our
the
lives
connections.
before this.
Go.
I know
we just go
we
off
don't
and do
have
our own thing.
Yeah, we don't have the connections and the resources of the guards still. Possibly get in the bad graces of Cressida, so if their guard does go to hell, we don't have her on our side after the fact.
And I would point this out. There have been a number of people that we have met along the lines, specifically through our connection with the field marshal. Maestro Orsini, to be one, the man that we just helped get his grandson back for another. These are people that are absolutely not within the confines of the Queen's sphere of influence. Hell, the Mr. Orsini himself spoke to us about a plot to potentially work against the Queen. I don't see Cressida as some heel-licking sycophant for the royalty, but rather someone who truly is out for the betterment of the people.
Oh, and exactly. You've pretty much touched on what I'm getting at. This kind of seems like the decision is clear. We go along, at least for now. But I will continue to remain outside the confines of the rank and file.
And I think that
for
is a
various
very
reasons.
interesting place for you to be, Salvanto, to be quite honest. Having someone that we know, at least, and can trust to an extent, that is not within the sphere of influences is an interesting place for both parties, you and the rest of us. That is, Snicks, if you are planning on joining the others of us in this venture with Cressida, what is your take on the situation?
Well, I'm rather convinced that whatever's going on with the Queen is no good for anybody else. And at least Cressida, from what we can tell, from what she's saying now, has far more interest in protecting the little guys out there than the one who's wearing the crown. I'm with her for now, unless proven wrong in that.
Well said. I would like to bring up one final point with the rest of you while Cressida is away for the moment. And Franz, you'd brought this up earlier. What do we do with the keys that Salvanto is holding onto for the moment? The last time, from what Cressida said, the last time that we have seen Blackjack active within the city was just prior to this murderer attached to these keys taking part in the city's history. And now he is back.
Well, maybe we should tell her about it so we can investigate it officially. She
may have information that it's likely that Cressida has information that the public is very much not aware of. Is in her position of field marshal. She is absolutely the highest authority within the guard currently, outside of the Queen.
Let's ask.
I think that could be a good idea. Worst case, she confiscates them. But we weren't really doing much with them anyway.
And I can always steal them back if necessary.
Right.
You
I mean,
probably
we'd
shouldn't do
forgotten
that.
that we even had one of them until we found a second.
To be fair, I didn't know at all.
Well, to be fair, you're coming in late, but
You're
that's
just a
not
child.
entirely your fault. There is
child.
some overarching authority that controlled the situation and murdered your mentor and everything right in front of our eyes. But
And also, ley lines, real quick. Your volume is a little low.
First it was high, now it's
And
low.
I definitely didn't forget that those were in my
Always low.
inventory.
of course not. We definitely do not have an inventory tab that we
Until
can
just now.
pop up and look at any interval or
Yeah,
anything
do we
of
have a
that nature.
stash? I forgot.
I have a stash.
You had a stash in the Citadel, but that's about to go away.
Right, we need to find a new home.
Salvato's definitely going to clear that shit out before before he's told to walk.
I know that. I mean, and this is something that we can deal with after we talk with Cressida. But I know I have a small home for the time. Still, if you're looking for a place to crash, I can offer a place in the shingles. But it is probably not something that I should stick with if I'm going to be part of the guard. To be quite honest, they don't trust our kind up there.
And if it hasn't been boarded up, Sinar had a office building somewhere.
I believe I
I
have
was
a
just
house
about
as
to
well,
ask that, my dear.
somewhere in the city.
You guys can make a smarts roll if you'd like, thinking about places you would station up.
I sold my house
Shut
to
up, kid.
start this
Home is
adventure.
where the heap is.
I mean, Salvato wants to use the Sinar Detective Agency.
Home is where the heap is very funny.
Home is where the heap is.
Is that better, by the way?
Oh. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
The hell?
I don't know.
Let's see. All right. Is that everybody who's smarting? Is that everybody? 1, 2, 3, 4?
I didn't roll
I didn't
because
smart so good.
Oh, because you're dumb.
Because anywhere
No,
home is
no.
where the heap is.
because home is where the
Well,
heap
could've
is.
been.
Snakes will
Oh,
stay
okay,
in
okay,
pretty
okay.
much anything. It doesn't matter
Oh.
to me.
Hey, there we go.
Um,
I'm not sure what I got because it rolled a second die for some reason.
You got a 5.
That's what I thought, but it doesn't say success, and I don't know why it rolled the fourth.
yeah, that looks a little weird. I don't know why it looks like that. Probably just a fluke. But we got enough successes here, so some other places you can consider. Obviously, Zalara's old shop is
Fortune
still
shop.
there. The fortune shop. Also, you did just clear out an underground lair that had built-in magical protections for anybody that might try to come in after you.
Yeah,
Long-
also, dead bodies.
Yeah, as
A
long as you don't
necromancer.
mind the fact that there's dead bodies in the walls.
And the main
necromancer.
We didn't kill the main necromancer. He's off somewhere.
Well, that's the other point. You guys want to kill him, right? So maybe he'll come back and walk right into your hands. But
There's an empty fucking fishery from way back
the fishery would
No.
probably be a bad idea.
We're not exactly broke. We could buy a place or take
We could-
Zalara's place and fix
We
it
could
up.
have 2 giant sleeping crocodile companions just waiting there for us.
I feel like it.
We could train it
Is
to eat
Zalara's-
goblins.
Out of
Pretty
character,
sen-
I say Zalara's.
Zalara's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elodie hasn't been there.
Yeah. I'm still kind of sold on using Sinar's old place.
Zalara's would be good. Speaking of which, we haven't heard from
Isn't
her
hers
in a
like
while.
Because
Isn't her
she's
place like
dead.
a smoldering ruin?
Never stopped her before.
Whose place?
Zalara.
As far as
Zalara.
I wouldn't say it's smoldering.
It was decrepit.
but it's definitely it's not well kept.
Was
I
buried.
thought it was nice.
I'm sure you did.
Anywhere you've ever
Does
slept.
it, does it have 4 walls and a roof?
Wait,
I don't know. I haven't been.
I mean, you were there, Savanto.
wait.
You know, it has 4 walls and a
Well-
roof and the door and a table full of moldy
I-
food and a fireplace.
Look, I'm
and-
sorry. That was That was many, many weeks ago, and all for some reason, my mind's telling me that that the place got destroyed at some point.
But that's something for you
That's the
to.
best place we got.
Those are the things you have to consider, I suppose.
I mean, you guys can go ahead and go to Zlar's. I kind of want to repurpose Sinar's place.
Where is Cyanar's?
That's if it's not boarded up, and it would be what is that place called? Oh, the Shingles.
I'm pretty sure that place has been taken over by.
At
the bank
least
since he's been
Solara's
dead
wasn't
forever.
in the freaking Shingles. No offense, Revar. No offense.
I like my place in the Shingles, okay? It is just cozy enough for myself and Osi and Osu. Oh, poor Osu. And, you know, the people there like me, as long as they don't have to deal with random, odd, magical mishap. And
How many of us are there? There's one.
Don't take this the wrong way, but for an elf, you live the shittiest I've ever seen.
for a surviving trafficked child, I'm doing just fine.
Also worth noting that the most wanted assassin in all of Corvosa lived in the Shingles.
Exactly. It is a place to get lost in.
I'll go along to get along.
I think we can determine this after we speak further with Cressida on whether or not we are actually going to do this thing or not. She's been in that office for quite a while now, and she's likely standing at the door tapping an angry foot.
Well, let's get it over with, and let's tell her about the damn blades, or keys, or whatever the fuck they are.
I think that is good. Prestidigitation and knock on the door.
Come in.
Totally ignored what I said, by the way.
Who, me?
No, him.
Oh.
Caleb.
Oh, yeah, I noted what you said about Zalara, and I'm waiting.
All right, so you guys head back into the office, and Cressida again gestures for you all to sit. So, let's hear it.
Well, I, for one, am agreeing.
I was already a yes.
It would seem
As
like...
was I.
Yes.
And it
I'm
seems
good.
as though Servanto is staying with his decision.
Very well.
Consultant.
That is a fair and understandable decision to make. So, I will officially induct you into the Guard. Now, usually, we send our guardsmen to a 2-month training camp, but I'm going to waive that. Also, I'm going to waive the requirement for you to wear official Corvosan uniforms. In fact, I would prefer that you didn't. I would like to continue employing you in the same way that we have been. As sort of, use it when it's necessary, but also the appearance of you being separate from the Guard could still be very useful in the future. So let's think of you as special agents for the Guard. I will get your weekly pay set up. You can expect to make... that's a good point. That is... you can expect to make about 5 silver a week.
Oh.
I will have you know that is technically with a premium. I am giving you what I call an allowance for living outside the barracks.
Oh, that's a steep pay cut.
Spend it all in one place, boys.
Before you make this official, we need to talk about something else.
Or perhaps we talk about this after we make it official, since then we can maybe get some official information.
If it's official, you might not be able to do something before it becomes official.
It doesn't matter either way. Tell her now or tell her in 5 minutes. She can tell her anyways.
Okay, I guess anything smart is out of the question. Let's go. Official it is.
Very well. And she will go through and she will basically, put your hand on it's going to be essentially the constitution or law book of the city. She doesn't use a religious text here. Has you swear your oaths to the guard, and inducts you in as official members, with the exception of Salvato.
He always was a pussy.
With the formalities out of the way and the waivers for your training signed, what was it you wanted to bring to my attention?
Salvanto will produce the daggers.
Oh,
We found these artifacts while on a mission, and thought perhaps you might have some information.
Several missions.
Well, technically, we found the one before we were working for you in the lair of Gator and Lamb.
They both been in possession of lambs.
Correct.
The last one was with
Interesting.
Rolf.
Correct.
Well, in his stuff. Anyway.
Technically, Gator was there as well. We hopefully don't ever see that fucker again.
Well, these could be mementos. There is somewhat of a cult following behind the Keylock Killer, sensationalized by people who didn't have to live through or experience the horrors of it. This could also be evidence. This would not be the first Keylock daggers that have existed, but we were unable to
Never
use them.
caught, was he?
No, the Keylock Killer, the murder stopped, but he
What if it was the
never
lambs?
surfaced. I suppose it's possible,
Well, they've done a lot of murders, that's for sure.
but I find it curious that they would have stopped. Gadrin himself was running his own organization, and then his son has been studying at the academy and then was kicked out and went on to become a wanted, notorious necromancer.
Do we know anything about the Lamb's family? Perhaps a father or a mother?
I personally don't. While they are at the top, or were at the top of my list of problems I wanted to take care of, I hadn't gone as far as to learn about their family lineage.
You're welcome, by the way. Is that something we could utilize the guard to learn about? Because if the Lambs had perhaps even another sibling.
It's not something the guard tracks. That would most likely be. There could be official buildings belonging to the crown that would probably track records like that. Potentially, there might be some stuff at the academy if they were able to get copies of those for certain kinds of studies. But certainly not something we have directly. If we needed access to that sort of stuff, we would normally go through the crown to get it.
We'll take a Corvosan census. And we'll go and ask each... Just kidding.
The queen would probably
Well,
be in
ask every
favor of
person,
that.
resident or not.
But yes, if you find yourselves in need of that sort of thing, I am not without my own connections, as you very well know.
Would you be willing to try to find out more information on the Lamb's family? It is not just for the guard's sake, but as a personal favor to us.
I can see what I can do. I suspect the crown is going to put a delay on that sort of request. But I still have a few friends. I could speak to perhaps Master Orsini. I know he knows a few people at the academy.
If you're also going for to be gathering information, could you potentially look into the mages that read the mind of Trinia?
That is unlikely to be within my power.
Well, snap.
I have little to no insight into the practices of how they recruit those people, where they came from, or even their names. I simply request an interrogator and the crown provides.
Piddlywinks.
I just decided I don't know if you are suitable for the guard.
Such profanity, so inappropriate.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You normally make a habit of putting children on the guard.
Not a child.
I'm just kidding, of course.
Next fucking T-shirt is just Elodie's face, not a
This
child.
is- Not a child.
Now, I do, unfortunately, have very limited time. I have some meetings coming up. I think it would probably be about now that I would suggest you retrieve your items and belongings from your quarters and take it to wherever you might be staying, which does bring me to the last topic of our discussion. If I need to reach out to you, where will you be?
I think
Oddly, this is not the first eviction note that I've received in this manner. Okay.
Give her Zalara's address.
Interesting
Did we
choice of
agree on that?
Cool with
location,
that.
but very well.
Isn't that
I'm cool
what we
with that.
decided?
Yes, and it is a good starting point. If we change anything, we will of course let you know, Field Marshal. Do you have anything for us at present that you'd like us to look into?
Not at the present. My most troubling concerns I have laid before you. But as things arrive, I will reach out to you.
Who's looking for the girl and the blackjack?
Everyone. We are.
Everyone but us.
You can be assured that the Grey Maidens will be. Would not be surprised if there are not bounty hunters or other agents who have been tasked to do that sort of thing. People we would not even recognize. Hell Knights have been informed of what they have done. Anyone and everyone who could possibly get their hands on these wanted fugitives from justice is involved.
You said earlier the map that she has up on the wall is just like, is it littered with notifications on like potential sightings of blackjack?
Yeah,
and
there's
stuff?
tons of them, and basically she's been ordered to investigate any and every lead, and there's an enormous gold bounty out on their heads right now, so there's a lot of leads.
so.
Some of
Everyone's
them
just like, I
yeah.
saw him. I saw him over
very thin
there."
leads in a lot of cases.
Mhm.
Things like, I saw a guy walking and he had a black cloak hanging out of his backpack. That had to have been, things like that. So yeah, probably not a very reliable map. All right. Well, I will see you on your way, and here's hoping that the Corvosan Guard perseveres.
Indeed.
Yes.
Until next time, Field Marshal. For the time being, hopefully I can continue to address you as such.
Of course, it is my rank.
Elodie slams her heels together and. Yes, ma'am. Salutes.
Hi. No, never mind.
That's what I like to see. Good job, soldier. Now,
Oh boy.
Not Heil.
Oh my god, I'm just picturing the whole meme of, I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part too.
child soldiers of Corvosa.
It's
Not a
Elodie.
child.
What, not a child. We want
That
you.
is Anything important while I was going.
All right. As we leave and we are moving towards our quarters and such, traveling as a group, just letting everybody know, we should all meet at Zalara's place as quickly as possible. I believe there's something important we have to find there.
That's vague.
Very well.
Intentionally so, Franz.
Okay. Are we going together or we meeting up later?
I have to clear my disease first.
My plan is to go there as quickly as possible to assure that it actually still stands.
Franz is complaining that it still burns when he pees.
Yes, your mother's really nasty.
Oh, so you got a thing for the cat folk, do you? Didn't know you swung that way.
She paid a lot of money.
Oh my.
Wow.
And you have to pay for it. Wow.
She paid a lot of money.
Wow.
Like,
Wow.
All right. Well, then I'll see you all there. I just gotta collect some Dorito bags.
Yes, Nix, I'm gonna go with you. Did Franz just call himself a whore?
You know, kids.
It's a lawful profession here in Corvosa.
True, as long as you're paying your syntax, right?
Oh, good lord.
Where is our stash?
We collectively do not have a stash.
In your room, you have a
In the
footlocker.
room. Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
So you each have your individual rooms, but so your footlocker
Okay.
is where your stuff
I
is.
thought we had some stuff we had to get. Okay.
Yeah. So whatever stuff you are keeping in your room, like you weren't carrying on your person, you'll need to collect all that.
Yep, easy enough.
Too many games. Too many stashes.
Oh my
Also
god.
grabs his sack of gold ingots, as well as the I think he had a didn't he have like an ivory statue or something like that? Ugh. I should have wrote it down.
Should be on your inventory. Did you not write it down, Chris?
A lot was going on at the time.
Can we skip my disease cure and going to the store?
What do you mean? Skip it. You don't want
Instead
to.
of
You still want to be
wasting time.
diseased?
Huh?
You still want to be diseased?
I think he
I mean,
wants
the
to say,
role
can
play
he
of it
do
all,
it like,
so we can
Wants to
just go to
hand wave it.
Zolaris?
yeah.
Oh yeah. You don't need to. You don't need to role play getting your doctor visit. That's fine.
Can I sell some stuff and buy some potions as well?
Getting off.
Good question. I need to check something real quick. You could definitely sell your stuff, but
I don't want a big shopping time. I just want to get rid of some stuff, get some money, and maybe buy a potion or two.
we are currently under.
We
Regular.
obviously make sure that Elodie travels with someone to get to the Solaris place, and she has no idea how to get there.
Yeah, we don't want
Yeah.
someone to kidnap
I
the
can
child.
escort her.
Yeah,
I know where we're going.
Elodie is traveling with Snicks.
Yeah, you really didn't hesitate to volunteer yourself.
Well, you'll be safe
I
with
like you
that
showing
thing.
initiative, Snicks. If you don't mind the smell.
As far as minding
Yeah,
smells,
so you can get quarter value for your goods right now if they're mundane.
Quarter value.
Quarter value. The current state of the city, that's what the economy can afford.
Got a gold and pearl bracelet worth 150.
Okay, so mundane stuff. So
Not
we're talking
anymore.
like armor, sword, shields,
Nah, I'm not selling
common
that.
gear. But if it's treasure, so if it's something like a gold comb or a magic item, people will buy non-magical treasure. So right now they'll buy things like that comb. If it's a magical item, currently nobody is buying.
Can we buy potions?
You can buy potions. Right now available to you basically are just minor potions of healing.
Can you get one major?
There are not major available currently.
Okay. What about cure disease?
There are none of those available right now either.
Okay. So I'll just sell this.
I have
I'll
a
also
quick
go ahead
question for you as well.
There are 4
when you're done.
minor potions in stock. Go ahead.
In the couple of days since we've dealt with all that shit in the graveyard, can I have used the Hero deck before now to identify that crooked stick that we picked up from the crypts?
Yes. That means I have to go back and see what it was. Where'd you find it?
Ah,
You
Old
found
crooked
it
stick.
in the Warrens?
Yep.
Oh, God. Do you remember what room?
it was in the Otiog's pit.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Antiog's Pit.
And have you read the tome by that point?
Yeah, it's a spell book that I
Oh,
can't
right,
that nobody
right.
can use.
Let's see. So that
I'll
would have
hold on
been
to that.
Corpse Dump. All right. So that crooked stick would be a Wand of Smite.
I thought we found that out.
But this is
No, we
a.
Oh, not the stick.
It was the
The,
only thing we
the
didn't know
flavor of this Wand of Smite is spiritual weapon. So the trappings are it is a wand that basically produces a spiritual weapon. It has 13 charges remaining. and would use faith if you have it to cast. Otherwise, your smarts.
Cool. I'll use my smarts on that. Love it.
Was that it?
That's all I had.
Okay.
As far as cleanup before we move on.
All right. So as you guys are heading to do the shopping and head back to Zalara's, along the way, you pass the area where the public execution happened. And there is a whole new thing going on over there. As you pass, standing up on a built stage and podium is a regiment of female armor-clad individuals. As a person in royal attire is proclaiming to their audience, and with this royal decree, Queen Iliosa appoints the Grey Maidens custodial and royal defenders of the crown and Corvosa. The Sable Company, the Corvosan Guard, and all other regiments of government will answer directly to the Grey Maidens, who will be led by the Queen's General, Sabina Marin. And I do have some artwork for you.
Under my breath, I say,
Ooh.
ooh, I like her.
Oh, I need to...
armor.
Crap, I gotta go to so chat can see it. Oops.
Under my breath, I say, God,
She looks like the old Rocket Man movie.
It really does. That helmet is very Rocket Man-esque.
So they all stand in that kind of armor, very resplendent, fine crimson
How
cloaks.
did they afford that?
And a nice red plume there. They look quite fantastic, but you do notice all of them are female. You don't see any men among their ranks. God damn it, ley lines.
I said, goddamn DEI taking over everything.
So, technically, this was written before all of that. This is like the second or maybe third adventure they wrote in First E. There's going to be some other things that will happen probably very soon, and you're going to be tempted to think, oh, God, they're referencing that, but it's not. This is all written before that. So I really don't think this was DEI stuff. I think this was just the story they were telling.
Maybe they started it.
Because they had many other pretty based adventures right after this, too.
I don't know. This is Pie Zone. They're all furries.
The closer you get to the end of 1E, like
Wait,
the last
is that why
two...
Noelle loves Pathfinder
Yes,
so much?
yes,
Oh,
yes.
God.
Yeah, you'll notice that she particularly loves 2E, which is where the furry stuff really kind of blew up. All their adventures feature some sort of furry storyline.
Okay, not my favorite one. Not my favorite one.
What's your favorite one?
Kingmaker.
Technically, that was a 1E module that they converted.
It was. Okay, fine. It
I
yes,
heard
it was
in Kingmaker
1E.
there was a lot of calls for furry people in that game somewhere.
Now, the people who run it online, I'm sure, put a lot of furries in it, because they all like furries too. But no, I think the original, in my opinion, the original Paizo Adventures, I'd say like the first 70 to 80% of them were all pretty damn based. They were very dark, and like even in the first book, there's like a whole plot about this guy who's like brutalizing women and killing them and like stuff, like things that Paizo would never put in their shit now.
That is pretty based.
You know what I'm saying? Like they weren't afraid to get dark with it, I guess is what I'm saying. You know, they were I don't know, it's different. But yes, I don't think this book falls on that.
Dave just pinged my head. He said, keep it moving.
I'll keep you moving. Also, so as they're saying this, the Grey Maidens raise their shields and kind of salute their swords to the shield, and there's a clamoring of clapping and people who seem to be really appreciative of this, and a few people kind of towards the back are like whispering to each other uneasily. But they're making now a big production of this. Not too far down from here. Well, first off, I guess, do you guys do anything or role play anything here?
I'm going shopping. I'm going to get a few things.
When is Alaris?
Set off this.
We learned what we learned here.
I just want to make sure there was nothing you wanted to do with the scene that's going on.
Snicks might.
Snicks just, like shakes his head like, yeah, that's happening. But he's with Elodie, so he's trying to get her to Solara's. We're just on our way to Solara's, unless she's going to pipe up and say anything.
Yeah, Salvato doesn't want to get anywhere near that. Definitely looks like a... Yeah, he doesn't want to tangle with the 5-0.
Elodie thought to herself, this is all really quite strange and pretentious. I did it.
As you get a little further down the way,
just real quick, but how is it, do you think, that the queen was able to establish this so quickly?
It has been a couple days.
Perhaps she's getting outside help.
Right.
Maybe she planned it all along.
Do any of you know how long it takes to craft a suit of armor?
It was Agatha.
Or
all
forge
along.
a sword? Or build a shield? I don't, but I know that it takes much longer than 2 days.
Maybe.
I believe I see where your mind's at, and I agree.
I don't pretend to know what's going on here, but none of it makes a whole lot of sense, and none of it has a good smell to it.
That's a given around here.
No, I think if you put a little bit of a timeline on it, there was about a month or so between the capture of Trinia and her execution. So there was some time there. So that could have been a catalyst. But again, this stuff takes a long time, recruiting people, but does seem swift. And sort of an answer to your spoken question, you pass, as you're speaking, a booth that has sort of a hanging banister that says "The Truth Bellows," and you see a man behind it saying, "Now listen, now I'm not... I know before I was really concerned about the frogs being gay, but we really need to have some questions about..."
Show the artwork.
Oh, I don't have it on here to show at the moment. You have to ask yourself, where's the queen getting all these women, right? Suddenly she just has this whole army of women. Well, I can tell you, I have an insider inside the Corvosan palace, and he tells me the queen is growing these women in her basement. They are collecting the remains of our deceased women and children, and they are congealing them in these vats, these molds, and they are making these perfectly proportioned women and using magic to infuse them. And I'm telling you, there's going to come a time where you could be one of the ones who are minced up and then turned into this congealed material and become a gray maiden yourself. So ask yourself, is this really what you want to see? If you think you might have some information that will help us get to the bottom of this, feel free to reach out to me with a sending spell or deliver parchment to my address at, and he puts out an address in a street.
Oh my gosh.
Let's
I'm just
send it
gonna...
to us.
I'm
Now
gonna
with
look at
my sponsor.
Elodie. I know. I'm gonna look at Elodie and be like, "Don't listen to him. He's kind of retarded."
Actually, so
Hey, we hit a miracle while I was away.
Oh yeah. I need to read those real quick. Actually, in fact, he's going to be like, "You were listening to Sir Alex of Jones of the Truth Bellows. We do have some sponsorships that I would like to announce. And I will announce that we did get another Benny from Janine. That's another Benny for Savage for $20. And then he said another $20. That was earlier. You already took the Benny. I'm just now getting to reading them because we were really engaged in the role play. He sent another $20 and gave one to Noel. And then he sent another 100 and gave it all to me. No, he didn't. Leo, who is lost, though, did send 20 and gave a Benny to Leylines, which got you guys to a miracle. So you should all have some Bennies.
hey, I wanna real quick to see if I notice anything that Mr. Sir Alex of Jones, maybe like a tell that these women have. Like maybe their motions are a little jerky or something like that.
My question was going to be,
validate his
is there
claim.
any part of them that is visible from the armor, like,
No.
or they're covered head to toe?
Head to toe.
They look like moving suits
Hey.
of
They
armor.
move strangely.
Wow, I definitely noticed something.
Let me see what you had there. What did you roll? You got 16. Okay. Yeah, so they seem to move with extreme military precision, which again would probably speak to some of your wonderings. Where did they find all these military capable women, and how did they get them trained so efficiently, so quickly, and get them armored? You don't think there's anything unusual outside of that, though. I mean, you don't see any like decayed flesh hanging out. They're not like herky jerky, like zombie moving. They seem fluid and normal, just as any living humanoid could be.
Not even a smell.
You're not close enough to smell them.
Oh.
But if you'd like to walk through the lines and get up close to them and do a Joe Biden sniff, you are welcome.
Just a quick observation on them. Do they differ in height, or is there any obvious racial differences between the women?
They do have varying heights, and there is, I guess, there is a tiny bit of exposed skin at the fingers. So you can see that they have
vary in size.
The boob armor seems roughly about the same size. But the fingers you see do have various shades of color, and they do not appear to be decayed or rotting.
Okay, well, how about this?
You can feel free to mention that to Sir Alexa Jones if you'd like.
I don't think we want to go into role-playing a whole session of arguing with Sir Alexa Jones.
I would love to talk to Mr. Jones on a different night when we don't have other shit
I'd like
to do.
to know where Jones is if Sir Alex is of there.
That's a good question.
I want to start
Maybe he's
trouble
just-
to see if the guards do something.
I'm sorry, you want to start trouble?
Yeah, I want to see if I can convince one of the crowd gathered to start some trouble and see if the guard, see if these women will, how they act.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to convince somebody else to be your patsy and get in trouble so you can make an observation.
That's what heroes do.
Hans might kill you for that. I think twice.
He's not doing this within visible eye line of France. Obviously,
Franz can't kill.
So he's-
Hey, you are protected from Franz until you testify that he's a Hell Knight.
What kind of person would you like to target, and what exactly do you want to try to convince them to do? What level of risk are you asking them to take here?
As always, Salvanto, being the expert at reading people that he is going to size up the perfect,
Go so bad.
angriest, stupidest looking guy in the crowd who's just, he looks really
Well, Franz
pissed
is
off
right
to
behind
see
you.
these. Besides
Kick her in
Franz,
the pit. Kick her in the pit.
You don't have to actually look that hard. You see a familiar face. You'll remember way back in the day at the bar. You met a man named JT. He is sitting in the crowd right now.
well, Salvanto's not going to make any special attempt to like, hey, how's it going, pal? But he is going to sidle up alongside him and just sort of mutter, "Can you believe this? An economy in shambles, and somehow her royal prissiness somehow finds the way to finance these beautiful suits of armor. Can you believe this?"
You're right. That's how I just it's gotta be my tax dollars, my gold.
And of course, she selects women. There aren't able-bodied men all around us who are looking for work.
Ooh.
Once again, the gynocracy puts us poor working stiffs to the coals.
Make a persuasion roll with the intent of changing him from unfriendly to
React
hostile.
that.
When you said gynocracy, I had to think about that
Uh-oh,
for
I
a
got
second. I'm like,
disconnected.
oh, that guy.
No, not guy. Gyn.
Yeah. I got it.
GYN.
Hang
Well,
on,
you
I will
said
be right back.
guy.
Wait, you'll be right back, you said?
What?
Oh, I guess it did.
I have no idea what just happened. I guess I'll roll it for him. His persuasion
Time to
roll.
leave? Come on, I want to see him get a crit fail. Don't roll for him.
Unfortunately, I gave him a good roll. You know what? You're right. You're right. This makes no sense. I'm not going to stand for a bunch of diversity women monarch hires. How are you affording this? This is treachery. The queen is a fraud with our gold.
Okay. Sorry, I had this my technical difficulties. What did I miss?
You successfully
you were-
convinced him to go hostile.
Yep. He's
just
yelling at
gonna
him now.
Fade into the mist.
Did you
observe.
just speak conspiracy of the Queen? You're damn right I did. I have the freedom of speech. Actually,
dangerous?
you don't. Arrest him. And the Grey Maidens swiftly raise their shields and they kind of fan out around the crowd and like push through. They even knock a few people to the ground. And JT's like, "Oh wait, I wasn't really thinking about this." And he turns to kind of like try to run, but he's not fast enough. The Grey Maidens catch up to him and swiftly arrest him and drag him off to the palace dungeons.
Ron swoops out of nowhere and kills Erudi.
Listen.
Character.
This is what Chris did to you, okay? You can't blame me for what Chris did, all right?
Oh, listen to this guy.
There you go. You have now seen how swiftly they acted on mere words.
So very crisp, very efficient, very powerful.
Yeah, they were without even really doing any verbal communication, they knew exactly the formation to take for that situation and fanned out and went in with military precision and just that guy was off the streets very quickly.
Well, at least
Can
they
I
didn't execute him.
can I properly assess just how screwed I would be if I were to take one of these gals in a one-on-one fight?
Yeah, roll your battle.
Battle.
What the fuck is battle?
It's a skill.
Knowledge.
Yep.
Okay, well that's another unskilled
Nobody has
attempt.
it.
Here we go.
I had it in the last game.
That's what you did.
Roll my dice.
Oh, you,
Well, that
Spending a
character
penny.
survived.
Hey, look, your regular rolls are back.
Spending another penny.
Oh my
oh
god.
my god!
Oh,
Crit failed. Chris is back.
I will spend one penny for you so that you can reroll with a +2, and that's it.
Why, thank you. +2.
Thank
No.
Jadine for that.
yeah. Jadine's making this. Jadine's making it possible for you to fail
You got
for
it.
a fourth
You got
time.
You got
Nope.
a +2. You got a +2.
He
still
already had
failed.
Only a 3.
Oh my god, how is he still failing?
Because
It's
it's
unskilled.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lame.
Okay. Well, I still feel like I've learned something. My
You're
goodness.
bad at that.
Yeah. Well, if I was into you humans, I kind of be doing it for me.
You'd be causing trouble on purpose.
Oh no! What are you going to do? Frisk me?
Don't say Friskies around.
I
You'll
was
get
just
crazy.
They might shave you down if they throw you in jail.
After that happens, Sir Alex of Jones pulls out a magical stone, speaking into it, and it quickly descends on that scene, reporting about it. Like, you'll never believe what I've just seen. Oh, the queens, her sycophants, her Grey Maidens, her foot soldiers, her stormtroopers have moved in on an innocent Corvosan. And he goes off on like a full report about it.
We should all
Run
get
to
out of here.
Solaris.
Yeah, we should go now.
You guys make haste to Zolaris. I need to close this now because that's how do I close that?
Like
Close pop outs.
Selecting the close button.
There we go. Well, the other stream does it automatically, but this one, because of what we're about to do, I had to leave it as manual.
That little X. Yeah.
So you guys make it back to Zolaris.
As we all get in, close the door. And I still haven't found a place to bury Osu, so I've been carrying Osu around, so wrapped in a cloak.
Oh gosh,
That's
it's got to
been fun.
smell worse than me at this
Yeah,
point.
it's been a couple days.
It's like crazy now.
Yes, I have noticed.
Yep. And after seeing to him, we all gather. The reason I did want to say a few things back at the Citadel is because of this, and I'll just take the hero deck out, and I'll just scatter it over the top of the table.
Oh, this place is nice.
Yeah,
I told you, it's real nice, right?
So decrepit. You can start buying furniture and make it a little more homey. But so as you throw that deck out, it immediately kind of restructures itself and begins to glow. And then Zalara, in her spiritual form, emerges from the deck, and then she kind of just floats backwards behind the table, and her eyes appear to be pupilless as she does.
Elodie screams, having never seen this before.
Oh yeah, we probably should have warned you about the dead lady.
You don't need to warn someone that is not a child.
You should warn anyone of.
Now, just if it makes you feel any better, she was pretty much about as ghastly when she was still alive.
Wow. Salvanto.
Sorry, that scared me. Rude thing to say, Salvanto. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scream.
Incredible. So as she actually, I think I have Sirenscape sound for this one. Let me see. SDG.
Yeah, I've had no music all night, have we?
No, there really hasn't. We hadn't got to the point of it being there.
Doing her part in the live stream fan art is very funny.
Have you plugged Sirenscape yet?
We did at the the for sure.
Yeah.
I should say we when I really mean is Caleb. Oh, maybe I don't have a sound effect for this one. Well, that's okay. If I find it, I'll play it. But otherwise, she says, I have had a terrible feeling that dire things, are coming for Kavosa, and the time for another reading is at hand.
What was that guy that the bum in the street said was gonna kill everything, or destroy everything?
Grotus.
Yeah, it's Grotus. Yeah.
Old man Groat.
Does it have anything to do with Grotus? Solara?
I cannot say. That is for the cards to speak. I do have the music playing
By
now.
the way,
Hopefully you hear it.
Elodie, Zalara, Elodie.
Hello.
My friends, my power returned.
Oh, what the heck?
I must perform a heroine. The cards are practically singing.
Here's something.
I really didn't want that to play. I did not know it was there. All right, so the music is just playing. That's all that matters. So she says, something dire is coming for Kavosa. We must do another harrowing so the cards can tell you their truths. Do you remember how this works?
No.
First,
Sort of.
you must all do a choosing. And she waves her hands, and 9 cards just kind of fly off the deck, and they land in a formation, which I will put on the screen. Show players.
When you spoke the first time, your voice sounded much prettier than the second time you spoke.
That was not my voice. That was a different fortune teller who got mixed up in my location. I gave her the boot.
The boot.
Now, in the choosing, you must each pick one of these 9 cards. This card is your chosen card and may say something about you. First, Salvanto, you choose.
Oh,
Did we just lose Chris right in that moment? Salvanto goes kind of like slack-jawed, like he forgot how crazy this is. I see you need a moment. Very well. How about our new friend, Elodie May?
Oh, all right.
that was for Sylvan.
Oh shit! It pulled for Salvanto. Damn it. All right, we'll come back to Salvanto's. Go ahead and pick yours, since I can't undo it now.
Gotta get down with that one.
Glad you chose that one because that's what I was gonna pick.
Ooh. And it is not misaligned. Okay. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Apologize, Chris, but we had to choose and it got chosen for you.
Yeah, sorry. Technical difficulties again.
Well, we'll read your card in a second since I've already started Elodie's, but you My small child, I have chosen the sickness. The sickness suggests a disease of the body or soul. Something eats away at you. And if not treated, over time will consume you. Salvanto, you seem to be back. Are you?
Mentally.
I am indeed. I didn't go anywhere, but yes, I am present.
Please draw your card. And then we're going to pretend you did, because you already did.
Why not?
Oh, actually, real quick before I do that, Erudi, what is your highest stat, and what is your...
Oh, he's gone again, for God's sake.
Oh, poor God.
Poor Chris. Your alignment.
Her highest attribute is spirit and vigor. They're both equal. And then her alignment, I would say, is neutral good.
Okay. So for your card, go ahead and take 2 convictions.
Oh.
And then I lost Chris again. It seems Salvanto is overcome by the sight of his card. We will come back to that. Sneaks.
Let's go for tic-tac-toe.
The survivor. The survivor, traditionally... actually, I need to see if this is... Alright, okay. The survivor traditionally represents rebirth through ordeal. If there is any who would be representative of this, it is you. You have persevered when most of your kind would not. The survivor is a suitable card for one such as you. Revar. Revar.
Of course. I'll begin to reach towards the cards, and OC once again will jump up onto the table and choose for me. And we'll go with this one.
Ooh. The trumpet. The trumpet represents a declaration of power. It seems perhaps a time will come soon where you will have the opportunity to declare your own. We'll see in the actual reading if there is more to say on this. Bronze.
Yes.
What did you get? I can't read that.
Me neither.
The Waxworks. Oh,
Sorry.
shit. What just happened?
I clicked it to try to read it, and it pulled it up.
Oh, okay. The Waxworks. The Waxworks represents helplessness and entropy. It is unclear at the present if this represents a time when you will be helpless or experience entropy, or if you will have some dealings with others who are experiencing such an ordeal. We don't have Salvanto. That's all right. I will go ahead and read his. Salvanto. You have pulled the Tangled Briar. Which I cannot find currently. Oh, here it is. It represents ancient triumphs returning. Perhaps something ancient in your past, or perhaps something ancient in the history of the city, will return to reclaim its glory.
Well, it sounds like that old bag we just killed. That's my Salvanto.
Wow. Good job. Perhaps. Though I suspect the cards are speaking to something forthcoming. Take note of... Oh, you know, I didn't go through and do all these. The sickness... Oh, I already did that one. Survivor. That was Nyx. What is your alignment and highest stat?
I probably also have neutral good. My highest stat are my agility and smarts. They're both 8s.
Okay, you'll take 2 convictions for the cards that you've drawn. Revar, you had the trumpet. What is yours?
My alignment is neutral, and my highest stats are smarts and spirit, both at 10s.
All right, you will have 1 conviction for yours. Franz?
Kind of hover between lawful neutral and lawful evil.
Okay, and what is your highest stat?
My highest stat would be strength.
Okay, you will have 1 conviction for yours.
Damn it.
And then she will wave her hand, and the cards you are holding onto will fly from your fingertips back into the deck. And then 9 more will rise from the top after it shuffles to create the spread. Now I will read the cards to see what they have to tell us. And she will go to the first card. First we will look at... I forget if this is... I think this is negative. The spread, the 9 cards. Left column, 3 cards represent... Okay, yes, so this is the positive past. The unicorn. Let's see what the unicorn has to say. It is partially matched, okay? The unicorn represents what they are seeking becoming theirs. It is triumph in finding what you seek, particularly triumph against one of your enemies, or perhaps their greatest allies. I perhaps could see that this might represent your quest as a whole, to see the downfall of Gadron Lamb. You sought revenge, and to see him brought to justice, and you found it. And now, all of Korvosa is better for it. For the uncertain past, or unclear past, uprising. Uprising represents overwhelming groundswell. When uprising occurs, many diverse people work together to fight oppression. Perhaps this would have been apparent in your dealings with the Shawanti. The conflict between 1,000 Bones, his nephew, and the citizens of Korvosa. There is bad blood between the Shawanti and the Korvosans, and where that might lead is unclear, and may yet to be seen, and something you should keep your eyes upon. For the negative past, we have the survivor. The survivor was the chosen card of Snyx. It seems the negative past has great resonance and association with you. Is it misaligned? It is misaligned. But be warned, this card is misaligned, which represents great health in an epidemic. You may be surviving the toxicity around you, but there will be suffering around you, and it may have already begun.
No crap, I've lost an eye.
But you still have your life and resilience against the outside influences and ailments. But
Indomitable trash heap.
I mean, it's pretty toxic.
there may be that a sickness has already begun in Korvosa. Whether it be of the body or soul is unclear, but you are not yet fallen to it. Now we move on to the present. The positive present shows the Tangled Briar, which aligns with Salvanto, who I see is back with us again. For how long? Who can say?
You better make it quick, old lady.
I fear for the fact that the Tangled Briar is misaligned, Salvanto. Its ties to you are most unfortunate, as when misaligned, the Tangled Briar represents old evils endangering the present.
Well, so pretty much business as usual then.
There is an unease in Corvosa, even as we speak. Much change is occurring, and some of it not born of the best of places. You have already stated some of your misgivings, I can see that. Perhaps in the establishment and the forces it is raising. You may not be incorrect in your feelings, and it might fall upon you to face them. The unclear present represents the owl. It is not misaligned, okay. The owl represents wisdom of the natural order. There is something of a great natural origin occurring in the city at present. Something driving the unease. It will bring about, perhaps, unpleasant things and experiences, but trust that the ends can still be fruitful if you play your parts correctly.
I do like the sound of that.
In the negative present, we have the Waxworks, which is closely aligned to you, Franz. It is partially matched to his position, though not fully aligned. The Waxworks represents helplessness and entropy. A feeling that someone dark and powerful who looms, even now in the city, is feeding upon, embracing, who perhaps can only answer to your particular brand of justice. Think upon the enemies, both that you have met and not yet found. Keep your eye out for them, and be ready to deliver justice for Corvosa, so that this present danger will not be able to feast upon the entropy to come. But now perhaps we move to what might be the most important part of this reading. The future. We will start with the present, or the positive future. The empty throne.
Salvanto is just picturing himself sitting in that throne. Mentally.
The empty throne represents the fact that loss brings good fortune. In this case, the empty throne might even represent the Crimson Throne. It might even suggest that the Queen Iliosa is no true ruler of Corvosa, but perhaps its greatest danger. That being said, there may be great losses in the future, whatever it is that the card wishes to understand, learn about, or prevent, perhaps even stop. Will have great casualty, loss, sadness, and fear, but at the end of it, great fortune will come from it.
For some reason, the throne looks like cardboard to him, like it's made out of cardboard. That's what he's sitting on.
Wow. You guys also know from being Corvosans that there is an entire rumor about the Crimson Throne. There's a curse that every ruler who sat on it has died, their children haven't survived, and a lot of urban legends and tales about it and such. So maybe even some relation to that.
Not Salvanto. He doesn't know any of that. He's not from here.
Maybe
now finding out there's a curse of a crimson throne.
Yeah, maybe. I can't remember if you guys have come across that before, but you certainly would have heard it in this time for sure. And then we go to the unclear future. The trumpet, which is in particular related to you, Revar. It is not misaligned. The trumpet represents a declaration of power. I suspect that someone new, an outsider to Corvosa, will soon be given power. Power over the people. Perhaps even power over you. It is unclear whether this power will be for the ill or good of the city. That will be for you to find out. I do want to check something here.
Salvanto twisting his whiskers and steepling his fingers.
Did I already... Were you here when I read yours, Salvanto?
Nope.
I heard fortune and empty throne. That might not have been me, but Salvanto's got a one-track mind.
Okay. So yours was the Tangled Briar of positive present. Something old, an old evil endangers the present. You heard all that? Okay.
Yeah.
So perhaps some ancient force or evil or something that's lurking in the city could endanger the present. It's already here. Okay, and then finally, the negative future. The sickness, that is a subject card, so that is Erudi.
I love that it's a negative future for Erudi.
This card aligns with you, and it is a partial match for its position, representing perhaps the future for you, the city, perhaps both, lies in disease. I see mass graves, undeath, rot and decay, and birds feasting upon the dead. I also see beautiful women with ashen skin and blank faces. All of these things seem to relate to your card, Erudi. Something dark, foreboding, terrible, perhaps inescapable.
Oh, that's positively terrifying, to be honest.
It has not yet come to pass. If you can find the source of what the sickness represents, perhaps you can bring the sickness that will ail our city to an end.
So we have to bring it down. Down with the sickness.
Can I take away Benny's convictions? I'd like to do that. All right. With that, the cards have spoken. Be warned, heroes of Corvosa. Something terrible is already here, and soon will consume the city. What you do could determine everything. And then she will fade and be sucked back into the deck of cards.
And I'll gather those up and replace them once more.
You guys also get some, because your chosen cards came up in the actual reading, you get some more convictions. So if your card appeared in the reading, you have another... Wait, did everybody's card appear in the reading?
Yeah.
Did.
Mm-hmm. Damn. That's really... Okay, so you all get an extra conviction off that.
Okay.
That is crazy. So, my private group, who, by the way, would like me to say that I'm gravely mistaken, that you did better than them in the Dead Warrens. They have a very different point of view on that. Though they did have one player death, they feel that they feel that they handled the dungeon more efficiently than you overall.
They're allowed to be wrong.
So I will leave that,
especially Chrysanth.
I will leave that to their judgment. To be fair, there were some things they cleared better, so I will leave that to their judgment. But they were.
Of 2, and I survived.
By the way,
why are you rubbing it in and making them mad at me? Okay,
there might be a picture of Salvanto on a cardboard Corvosan throne somewhere. I'm just saying.
Oh God. So in their reading, I think they only had one come up from the choosing. You guys got all of them. That's crazy. But yeah, so I think most of you should have 2 to 3 convictions from this reading in total.
Cool.
Boop. I'm gonna take us back to our faces, or at least the dice version.
What was that last thing you said before that?
All of us should have gotten 2 to 3 convictions.
Okay. Yeah, I think in your case it was 2.
It was 2.
But all right.
Chrysanth is bragging about how she killed Cabbage Head with 1 shot from a bow, and I just said it's probably because you rolled like shit.
She did. I think it was the opposite. I think she rolled uncannily well, actually.
No, I said you probably rolled.
I rolled great. Don't talk it. My rolls are amazing.
1-shotted with a bow. You rolled like shit.
Wow. Just wow. So with that reading done and the silence then descends upon the room, what do you say?
How often do you all do that? Because that's terrifying and sad.
Well, the last time we had it, Sayonara died shortly after.
Oh, great. So she couldn't have warned him about that.
She didn't know. No.
What was Sayonara's first card? Was it the
Raven?
crows?
Yeah.
The crows?
Yeah. Oh,
Mine was the avalanche.
That's
Now
actually,
I'm
like,
the survivor.
Pretty
So
appropriate.
those cards, the first card's never going to be used now? What is... Oh, the crow.
Yeah, those cards are probably no longer relevant.
Oh, so it never came up. Oh, that's crap.
Yeah, some choices that could have been made might have, but you didn't get to those moments. So the crows, I'm just curious because now that he died, I want to remember.
My card.
It could have. It could have, yeah.
The situation involving it could have.
Yeah, so the crows represent the taking of loved ones.
So that was Elodie's card.
So yeah, maybe indirectly, this was technically really Elodie's card and foretelling her arrival to the group. That's so bad.
We also lost Osu,
your crows
so...
were a precursor to the sickness. You are fucking weird.
Wow.
I think in each act I will have a new character.
We shall see.
I mean, Franz could make that happen for you.
As soon as we're done with this,
Don't need to
I
kick
am going to
him in the
go to the cleric because the sickness came up twice, and I want to make sure I don't have any diseases, unlike some people we know.
Sure.
Disease-free little kid.
Not a child.
You can certainly make use of the facilities. Now, this is all. Whenever you get those recoveries, it's done on your long rests. So you'd basically stay the night at the infirmary, and they would treat you.
You know, Elodie May, it's not my fault I got hit by a hideous creature. I'm sorry, Salvanto. I didn't mean to say that about your mom, but you know, it happened.
My goodness. Such cutting schoolyard wit. You must have been quite the popular fellow in primary school. Shame it never followed you the rest of the way.
One should be as popular as you.
As they're griping at each other, I want to go see if I can find a place to bury my dog.
Yes, as you go out the door to go bury your dog, you open the door, and there is literally a messenger outside with his hand just about to knock. Oh, I did not. How did you know I was here?
Awkwardly holding a dead dog between the two of us.
Oh.
Hello. Don't mind this.
He looks very creeped out now. Like he's looking at this dilapidated building. You answer the door in your creepy ass witch hat, carrying a dead dog. Yeah.
Full of flair.
I just had to deliver this note. It is
Awkwardly,
intended.
Like, try to hold my hand out from underneath.
Are you?
It's fine.
Well, I don't know that you're the person in question. What is your name?
My name is Ravar.
Fine. Here you go. He puts it into your hand and then holds out his hand expectantly.
Yeah, I will, unlike some of us, tip him, and I'll give him. Let's see,
Give him
it's
the
a
dog.
messenger. How thick is?
I
How big
think
is
he's
this letter?
talking about you, Franz.
How
It's
big
not-
is this letter?
I wouldn't say it's super thick. It's like a small like note in an envelope.
Okay, I'll give him just 1 gold then.
Much obliged. If you should ever need another messaging service, my name is Jimmy, and it has been a pleasure serving you.
Do I hear that name?
No.
You'll hear it in your dreams tonight. Oh no.
Good day. And he's going to kind of tip his hat and then scuttle off.
It doesn't change. Like, receiving this letter doesn't change the fact that I wanted to go see if I can find some place to bury this dog.
Where would you like to bury your dog?
So this is there anywhere like around the property, around this home, like if there's just dirt?
Not in the streets of Corvosa.
Yeah.
No, there's not really much in the way of land that is open for you to use. A lot of the poor will bury their animals and creatures and stuff on the outskirts of Corvosa. There's even there's an area.
Did you say you were going to bury the dog?
I mean, it's very obvious that I've wanted to bury him for a couple days. I picked him up and I went to the door.
I probably would have went with you then.
Trails End. People will bury their people around Trails End, which is kind of on the outskirts of the city, north of Northbridge. Yeah, there's probably not going to be, other than the actual cemetery at the Temple of Pharasma, a lot of inner city land where they're going to let you bury your animal, at least legally.
Sure. Yeah, I guess I'd just move. I would take the rest of the day. I would take the time to travel outside of the city. There's no reason for me to go outside the city. Yeah, fuck it. Wherever I know, like, the poor would bury their dead is where I would go. The
Nice.
people that from the shingles and such.
They most likely would be buried either outside of the this area. Oh, you guys are on the map. So where the Gray Cemetery is, there's a lot of land outside of there where people will bury people, kind of out beyond like where the dead Warrens and stuff are. Their poor will get buried out there, or up at Trails End, which is to the north. So take your pick.
Probably to the north, since that's where my home was on that island, Old Corvosa.
Oh, okay. So Trails End it is.
We'll walk through the city once more with this fucking dead dog.
It smells pretty awful too. Yeah.
He's lost rigidity. He's starting to go bad.
And as you're going around, you will notice there are the Hell Knights' presence is pretty much gone. You don't see any Hell Knights around. You do still see some Corvosan Guard, and you're starting to see, not often, but occasionally, maybe every 30 to 40 minutes travel, you do start seeing Grey Maidens also on patrol.
I would avoid, as far as the Grey Maidens, I would avoid them. But I do want to know, like, the armor that you showed us and such, how shiny is it?
Oh, it's very, very shiny. This is
Okay.
clearly newly made armor and well taken care of. You get the feeling they're held to a very high standard of appearance.
Okay. Because the term used during the sickness, I believe it was, yeah. The reading at the end about ashen skin and blank faces like resonates with me because these helmets are all blank faced in uniform, but the ashen skin doesn't really apply to something shiny, so I'll have to keep an eye out for that.
Okay.
Go to bury my dog. Franz is with me, so I'm both nervous and not at the same time. And then travel and do the rite of burial for him. It's not anything particularly fanfare like. I would essentially just thank him for being the protector that I needed, and just assuring the body that I will see him again soon.
What, you don't like do half one god, half the other god, depending on the side of grave you put him in? Yeah.
For this, it's like I choose the one that fits the situation. And in this case,
oh, so Lamashtu, because your dog was a monster. Got it.
I mean, kinda. To be honest, like Osu was a beast, and but I would bring Desna into this one because I would prefer him to go to a land of dreams rather than a land of nightmares.
I hope you dig the hole, obviously.
Oh, Franz pays respects to your animal as well.
Yeah.
By the way, was that letter for me? I didn't hear what anybody said.
I don't look at it until after we get done burying him, and then we'll look at it to see who this is for.
So you finish burying him, you do your rites over him, and now you're looking at the letter at the gravesite?
Yeah, why not? As we're leaving, and just pull it out and start looking at it.
Okay. So it's going to say this. Oh, actually, I need to bring it over so chat can see it. Here we go.
Oh, from Mr. Arsini. My friends, I hope this note... Oh, you go for it.
My friends, I hope this note finds you in good health in these dangerous times. In light of the recent unrest, I feel that I could provide some tips on self-defense to adventurers such as you, and I would be most gratified to meet with you for these lessons offered gratis at Orsini Academy, 16 Hellcrest Street. I eagerly await your arrival. Bencarlo Orsini.
Oh. It appears we have an invitation to see an old friend, Franz. Do you remember Master Orsini?
How could I forget? What does he want?
I believe he wants us to bring Erudi with us. I don't know if we should, but we probably will.
She's not a child.
Well, have you seen her? But it appears as though he wishes to provide us a bit of instruction.
That sounds like bullshit. He probably needs to tell us something.
It's a read between the lines situation, of course. I will burn this letter.
Okay, you burn it. It is burned.
Cool. You go back. We tell them.
All right, you guys travel back across the city and arrive back at Zolaris, where the others have, I don't know, been playing
D&D.
Yeah, a rousing game of I don't even know, what's it? Corridors and Corvosans.
Driftwood and Dynamite.
Club.
Is Elodie upset that you saw a ghost of this old broad, but no ghost of Cyanar to reassure you of his existence still being a thing?
No, because Cyanar clearly went to heaven, and that woman is cursed to that deck or something.
I don't know. He died underground by demons, basically. He probably went to hell. He got dragged to hell.
Why does JT want to torment her about his tormentor is so bad?
Well, then he's in hell, giving them hell.
Better work hard to get him out of there.
No, we were doing book club.
Oh yeah,
book club.
Your book club.
Now you see, Snicks, this is called a book, and there are letters inside that when you read them in sequence, they make words.
Oh, shut up, you hairball. I probably read better than you.
I doubt that. But
And I
Here you
popcorn Gerald.
I was about to say, as you're pointing at these pages, Gerald kind of waddles over and starts nibbling on the edge of the page, like eating it.
oh, you filthy little thing.
Have I ever seen this Gerald before? I don't remember seeing this Brad.
I don't know. He's been around.
Yeah, Sneak says rat.
Squeak, 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 squeak. He shakes a little claw at you.
I do. I have a rat that I forget about. It just exists on me, and it comes out sometimes.
Oh, hello,
like-
France.
It's like the rest
Just
of
the
your
time.
smell.
This one has pictures.
When we arrive, could we have like just picked up food on the way back
Sure.
to bring? Yeah.
Take out.
Yep. Arrive with some food. Lay it all down. Sit down with the rest of you. Note what you were reading. Oh, I've read that before.
Some cat livers.
And then explain to them about the note. It appears that Mr. Orsini would like to see us. I don't have the note any longer. I destroyed it, but he wishes to meet with us to teach us some quote-unquote tips on self-defense. He is a master swordsman, so perhaps it is something along that line, but I doubt it very much.
You think is the over/under on him being the blackjack?
I would put it on the underside of that betting situation. He seemed a little old for who blackjack appears to be at this time, but it's possible.
Yes, I was going to say, old people do lots of great things. Isn't that right, France?
I'm not old, you moron. Here, have some
Doesn't
liver.
do great thing.
Careful, remember your blood pressure.
By the way, I went to the Chinese food market to get these cat livers for Salvante.
Okay, well,
Wow.
He needed,
For kids who
he
know
needed to
how.
pick up his statin on the
they
way
mean
back.
Tianjin because China doesn't exist in this world.
There's
Don't
some.
you
There's
take away the
something very
diversity of this
similar
great
in
city?
Pathfinder.
It's our greatest strength.
You heard the reading, they said diversity.
I propose that we meet with Van Carlo again tomorrow, since at this time we do not have anything pressing from Cressida, unless it is that we find something in our... We have a mailbox around here, do we not?
I know we go
don't
now.
think we
So
do.
Cressida doesn't send us orders before we do it.
I mean, it is the evening, I assume.
Yeah, it's
Walking across the city 3 times.
probably on the earlier end of the evening. Mhm.
Yes, you probably shouldn't be up this late anyway, France.
Unless Van Carlo wants us to meet him there at night.
Well, you disappear.
I'm very certain he would like you to meet him there at night.
Hey,
Why?
she's
I don't know that I have words for this question.
Six is just gonna send you the dirtiest look. Like, Literal.
No reason. Your musical
I
talent.
look at Elodie and I
perhaps.
say, you know how Snakes has taken a special interest in you?
No, there's no need to.
I don't
So
know
is
that.
this guy.
We don't need to say anything dirty at the table. We're sharing a nice meal.
I think
Wow.
everyone's just friendly.
Why are you calling Snakes dirty?
I'm not. I mean, to be fair, Snakes, you are, and you're proud of it, and we appreciate your environment.
it's my ecosystem.
I believe it's called a biome in some circles.
Have any of you taken the time to see if there's anywhere to
antiviral.
sleep in this place?
Wait, to sleep in the shop? What?
For some of us, we prefer to be indoors. Not all of
no,
us
I was
take
just
to
like-
the heaps as you do.
I'm pretty sure we had bedrolls before when we
Yeah.
went there. So, yeah.
I I thought you were asking, like, did we find places we could sleep in the shop? Like, is there in fact bedrooms in this place?
There are some rooms. There
Okay.
wouldn't be. There might be a room that could have been used as a bedroom, but
She
I mean,
lived
you could.
upstairs, didn't she?
You could set up some beds and stuff in here if you wanted.
Okay.
It's not being used as a shop anymore, so.
Question: how much towards getting this place to not look like shit and getting beds with 100 gold do?
It's gonna take some work.
Probably a lot, right?
It'll certainly help furnish it.
But I mean, like furnish it, right? Yeah.
But like actually, rebuilding the dilapidated, very rundown structure will probably take some investment.
I'd also
No, I
like to
just meant
point
to
this out.
furnish it.
I'd like to point this out, my friends. How did Carlo know where we were? We've only given that information to Cressida so far.
They did seem
Right,
chummy,
friends
though.
of Cressida, and it's
Right.
not like we were making hidden. We weren't hiding on our way here. We just walked over.
Right, but this note came very quickly to our residence. It is.
He's keeping. an eye
My
on us.
assumption is that it was passed along our information from Cressida to Messer Orsini, and from there, this could be a tertiary way for her to be assigning some information to us.
It does make his
We'll
summons.
find out when we get there.
Yes, it does make that seem a bit more a bit more urgent.
Up to you.
That's why I said we should go now. But apparently, we're afraid of the dark now.
It's not fear of the dark. It's a healthier respect for the state of the city. Unlike you, Franz, I cannot kill everyone.
All right. So you want to go now or in the morning?
I'm gonna go tomorrow.
I'm in favor of going now.
I'm in favor of going now.
I actually think we should probably go now.
He says now too.
Well, it seems
Yes.
like
Chris says now.
group majority is looking at now. So would the other two still go? Would that be the case?
Yep.
Okay. You guys make your way across the city. Show you a map here. Corvosa. All right, so you guys are somewhere down here near West Dock. The academy is up here in Old Corvosa.
Yep.
In
Back
Garrison
across
Hill.
the city with us, Franz.
So it is quite the hike. It's probably going to take you guys hour and a half ish of hiking up there. But
No.
you'll get there for sure. And when you arrive,
I walk past all of the same fucking streets that we were just on.
Yeah, it feels like you've been here before. When you get to 16 Hillcrest Street, near the center of Old Corvosa, you find there is a sign hanging from the door that reads, "Classes canceled today."
There's a rap on the door.
There's a very brief moment, and then the door is immediately kind of cracked open, and you see somebody peer out. "Ah, my friends, you have arrived. Please, come in, come in." And he's going to...
want to waste any time.
It has been so long since I've seen you. I'm glad that you got my note and that you are eager for instruction. Please, come in.
Yes. What is this instruction all about?
We will talk about my special offer, despite the academy being closed, as soon as we are all in. Come.
Easy
I figured we were all in.
All right.
So he's going to... so as you may have guessed, he goes around and he starts kind of like closing curtains and tightly shuttering windows. "I have somewhat of an important task for you that I felt I could only entrust to you. One that I think will become rather obvious. Well, perhaps it's just easiest to show you." And then he's going to look towards the doorway and say, "Please, come in, my dear." And then walking
Trinia.
through the doorway is Trinia.
Little.
I told you he was blackjack.
And we will leave that as the cliffhanger. And see what you guys do with the situation next time.
I knew it.
So, well done. We didn't have a lot of rolls today. A lot of RP and exposition. So any paid benefits that we got today will carry over to the next session. Feel free to hang on to those. Just make a note on your sheet somewhere. Cool. And I am interested to see what you guys do with this. All right, so we are a little after. We stayed a little longer because we are a little late, and I actually don't have my game tonight, so I figured, why the hell not? So let's go around the horn and let people know where they can find you, what you'll be up to. Let's start with Rhythm.
Yeah, you guys can find me over on X and start playing, where I host some games over there. A lot of fun. I don't do a whole lot on X, but if you feel free to reach out, I'll answer you back. I'm looking forward to seeing if this guy actually is Blackjack or if he's just working with them in some way, shape, or form. As a reminder to everyone, if you haven't seen, we will not be doing tomorrow's Shattered Sigil game in response to it being Father's Day and all. And I do want to just put out there to all the fathers, even Erudi, I guess, happy Father's Day, truly. All the dads out there know how hard the struggle is, and I see you guys. I'll pass it over to the other me.
Well, hello. I want to give a huge shout out to Jay Dean, to Chris Ann's AI ex-boyfriend, and to Leo. If there were any that came before that, I did not see them, but thank you guys all so much for the support. They really help us get through these games and stay alive. You guys can find me on Leyline's Listening Lab, Leyline's Ledger, and Leylines, where I make music. The other is a reaction channel and a channel where I talk about the creative process. I will next be showing up on Mummies, man.
Wow! Time traveler!
Yeah, Miami by Night over on JT's channel, where I am coming back as Armani for the next couple of months. Things are going to shake up over there. You guys are not going to want to miss that. So yeah, check that out, and I will throw it over to JT.
Yes, the darkness has returned. Fantastic. Let me say thank you to Jadine. I will spend those wonderful bennies next game probably killing Chris. I'm sure things are gonna go smooth next week with this blackjack fellow. And I would say come check out Cyberpunk tomorrow, but we're off, so no Cyberpunk this week. Enjoy your Father's Day. And then check me out Monday on the Masks of Nar-Halotep with Moss and the gang. See, I can say it without being without saying racial epithets. I save that for fun things, like songs I made for Caleb today. Anyway,
You did send me a CPT song.
I did send him a CPT song. It's a banger too. I will give it to Noel.
Yes, you can find me here doing this on Saturday nights and maybe other stuff down the road.
A certain furry video game coming out?
Definitely a furry video game.
She's doing more fun.
Right, I'm probably going to get roped into that for some
mysterious reason.
Yeah,
as your cat jumps into the screen.
I know, my animals, folks, there they are having a fight. And yeah, that's it for me. I'll pass it to Chris. Right? Chris hasn't gone yet, right?
Right.
Okay.
Chris with a dagger. Find me on Twitter. X, Minds, Instagram, yada yada. I'm so tired. I'm running on very low energy. I've been up since like 4 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
Low energy Chris, we call him.
Low energy.
Who's jangling their knives and forks in the background?
No, it's the tag on my dog's collar.
But I'll see you guys next time, and also happy Father's Day. And that's all for me.
All right, I think that brings it to me. Thanks for hanging out, guys. And now that I'm thinking about this, what is next week? Is next week in... Okay, we're still good. On the 4th of July, though, I'll just give you guys the heads up. Wait. Yeah, that's 2 weeks from now. There will be no Crimson Throne. So for the cast and for the audience that weekend, you will be without us. But we will see you next week. And make sure you tune in to Masks of Neo-Lartha guy on Monday with Moss. And they are debuting their intro. They're finally getting an animated intro for the show.
500 episodes in, we got an intro, folks.
So it's finally going to be there. You can watch that and let them know what you think. I think it turned out pretty cool, and it's not just because I made it. That's all I got. Support Legend Seeker. We will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.
Farewell, Raging Throners.
Oh, I hate you so much.
Oh, God.